Welcome. Hey, everybody. Thanks for being here tonight.
Yo, that was awesome, Ashley.
Did you get to see it? Or are
It
you
was
just
so
saying
cool.
that?
No,
Did
I
you?
watched it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, first time with the new Artema intro animation. We're like a real stream now. Just a couple announcements. I'll kick us off, I guess. Next Saturday, the 15th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, we're running an extremely special one-shot game, the Tales from the Loop RPG, which is us role-playing in the 80s that never was. So if you like things that are kind of spooky, if you want to watch us all pretend to be like 13-year-olds on bikes, come on by. It's going to be a super good time. We are also making that a charity fundraiser, so we'll be fundraising for the Trevor Project. And if you haven't heard, the Trevor Project is an awesome organization. They've been around since 1998, and they run a suicide hotline for LGBTQIA youth under 25. And they've also put a ton of work into research and advocacy. So super good cause. Jump in the stream, say hi to us in the chat, throw some money at the Trevor Project if you can and want to, or just donate and catch the stream later on YouTube. I don't care, but it's a good cause. It'll be fun. And the other announcement, oh, this is just easy. If you think we're funny or you like us at all, follow us on socials. Instagram at Mates of Fate, same for Twitter, and we have a YouTube that doesn't have a fancy thing. You just got to look for Mates of Fate, but we'll be there if you want to catch up on past episodes. I think I got it. Okay. All you, Mike.
Cool. Yeah, so what else was there? Man, drew a blank already, and we just talked about it.
Dice.
Dice, yeah. Dice giveaway will be happening very soon. So just this evening, Ursus Dice, whose dice we will be giving away, messaged us with pictures of the almost finished set. I think just wanted are okay that we're good with them and they'll be polished and all that. So I think in our next session, which will probably be Songs of Creation, we'll have pictures for everyone to see what they look like. And then in a few weeks' time, 2 or 3 weeks or so, we'll do the actual giveaway. So just show up, hang out, participate in the chat, and we'll do the giveaway at the intermission. Also, so we talked about Tales from the Loop, Syrinscape. Just again, thank you to Syrinscape for the music, sound effects, and ambience. It helps with every session, making it a little bit more immersive, if you will. So if you need audio for your tabletop RPGs, check out Syrinscape.
Syrinscape!
And we'll let's put Ursus Dice into the chat. So these are the dice we'll be giving away. We will again, we'll share pictures on our socials, so check those out. They look awesome. Again, Hellfire Red, Aqua Blue, representing the 2 homebrew campaigns that we run.
Which is
okay.
which?
What's that?
That's it. Which is which?
Yeah. True.
We'll never know.
Yeah. All right. Anybody have anything else?
Let's play D&D.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. All right. Cool. So last session, quick recap of kind of what's going on right now. So we're basically at the third part of an evil interlude in the campaign. You guys kind of wrapped up, what we kind of consider to be season 1 with your main characters. And this is the third session of a series of an interlude one shot, basically, which is really a 3-shot, I guess. You are playing evil, chaotic characters who have been enlisted by Emperor Salinor to make an assassination attempt on an Astra prince and his father, who will be at the castle today for a wedding of the aforementioned Astra prince to Emperor Salinor's daughter, Princess Selena. So you've been, Emperor Salinor met with you clandestinely to ask you to attempt to assassinate Princess Selena. And secondly, to frame it on the Dola Khan, who are basically the Eastern Kingdom, which, who knows why, but he wants to make it look like they killed the Astra prince and prince's king. Or prince's father. You, after leaving the castle, after speaking with the emperor, you were ambushed by an assassin who, despite his best efforts, landed not a single blow. And you guys, I think, Ash, you might be on mute. I don't know if you're talking or not, but nothing's, okay. you made swift work of him. Not a single blow was landed on his end, and you killed him.
He also fathered my child, apparently.
That's right. Yeah, yeah.
And to be clear, I believe you threw him over the cliff, right?
He went
Yeah.
night-night.
We tend
And
to
then picked him back up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we brought him back up to rate his pockets.
Wait. Let me grab something first.
I think
Yeah, exactly.
I think we're not necessarily chaotic evil so much as practical evil. That's all.
Doing it all for the Benjamins.
Opportunistic evil.
Yeah. Yeah, that should be in alignment.
Oh, and Opal, we did nothing to help you when you were injured.
Oh yeah, we
Awesome.
just
Thank
yeah.
Yeah, we've just been dragging your passed out body around all day. We went to a brothel. Sorry you missed it.
Damn it.
Nothing weird happened. But yeah, so that brings us to the next point then. So you guys don't know how the assassin knew you were going to be there and who you are, because you are the Nameless. You are Emperor Salinor's special ops unit that almost nobody knows who you are. So you're not quite sure how he was tipped off or what. You made your way, you did a search of his, I guess, corpse now, and found a matchbook with the name of a brothel that you assumed he was staying at, which was called Lily's Luxuries. You made your way down to the Ring District, which is the bottommost district of Terravale, the city you're currently in, to Lily's Luxuries. You convinced the bartender to direct you to room 109, where the assassin who killed you was staying, and whose twin brother was also staying. And when I say was, I mean was, because you guys also killed him.
We played
All
him
the man
night-night, too.
Yeah. All the man was trying to do was exercise, get some sick muscle ups, and you guys just kind of. I think it was you, Multiplicado. You went in and I think you slit his throat.
Here's the deal. I intended to Multiplicado intended to
Full up.
I did intend to shoot him in the back. I did not intend to sever his spine in such a way that he is now paraplegic. That wasn't my goal. But what I critted, didn't I crit it? I think I was pretty close to critting it. I think that's what happened.
Yeah. I think it was a crit. Yeah. He tried to first he tried to like drag himself over to his bag to get something out of it as you were basically threatening to end his life, and you did not allow him to. So then he just took his skull and started bashing his skull into the floor, trying to off himself.
Wow, that's bad.
It got dark fast.
Yeah. The body laid there in a pool of blood. I think you guys just went downstairs towards the bar area, and very quickly, one of the cooks came out of the kitchen yelling, "There's blood coming through the roof!" And
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And then the barkeep looked over at you guys, panicked for a moment, and based on your quick thinking and wit, Davida collapsed to the floor in anguish, hysterics and anguish, crying out about how her baby's daddy is dead and the baby will never have a father.
Oh yeah, that's what we did. Well, just for we told the barkeep to get the keys to the room. We were worried about him because he was her baby's daddy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He didn't realize that was a ruse.
And we ordered some wings. We were really looking forward to the wings.
Yeah.
Got to go.
Yep.
And the rest of you consoled Davida, because you are, you're the Nameless. You are a band. It was very Renaissance painting-esque as you all sat on the stairs, blocking the way, kind of consoling each other. You did get the wings to go. You left the building. You headed back to your Nameless headquarters, and basically slept for the evening. I think that was it.
Wings to go, not a sponsor.
Yes, yeah.
There's wings on the go, please.
Wings on the go. There you go. So was there anything any of you wanted to do the following day, which was the day before the wedding?
I'd like to wake up, please.
We really wanted to scope out the place, but
We wanted to get the uniforms too.
yeah.
We wanted the uniforms. We kind of wanted to stake out the joint, kind of get a lay of the land, and we had a rough idea of our plan. We wanted to. Plan number one was to, I think, make the attack at range with poisoned arrows, I believe, was the goal. And then failing that, I think we had some additional options.
Someone.
We were gonna suggest that the priest or the officiant, whoever is doing the wedding, poison the cup that the prince was gonna drink out of.
That's right. Yep. Yeah, I don't recall that we had to kill the prince's father. I know we definitely had to kill the prince.
Yeah.
We still think killing the prince is the best choice.
I mean, that's what we were paid to do. And then,
Okay, true.
Following the money.
Yeah.
Very
That and also, we were thinking if one of us is dressed like a Dolacan assassin, that someone else should dress like a guard. So that way one of us is taking that assassin instead of one of the actual guards who's not in on it.
Right.
I also have an invisibility potion that I can contribute.
Oh.
And I can get up close and kissy.
Oh, and we have cyanide now.
Oh yeah, cyanide
Oh, yeah.
and poison arrows,
In case this job goes bad.
and his old spit.
How convenient you ended up with cyanide and poison arrows during an assassin one shot.
Well, we're really good at this game, so.
Yeah. All right. So we'll say so what we're going to do here is we'll skip to the next day, the day before the wedding. If there's something you guys wanted to do today, we can go through that. And then we'll kind of, for sake of brevity, skip forward to the wedding day. So you wake up the next morning. What are you doing?
I'd say Florp gets up, gets some, rags, some polish and everything, and cleans off the stuffed gnome that we have in display in the tower for the nameless.
Sure. Like readjust the greyhound's ears. Keep it classy.
Got to fold him back into that rose shape.
The teeth are getting yellow.
Because that costs a lot of money. Be careful.
Okay. What am I doing? Just keep on cleaning off the stuffed gnome and greyhound.
I'm meditating, getting myself into the right space for today's activities.
Today is wedding day or no? Today? Okay, so who's doing what? Because I'm not good from a distance. I have to be up close.
I'm really good from a distance.
Okay.
Oh, do we have the uniforms? Or do we need to go get them?
We have the guard uniforms, but what about the Dolacan uniforms?
I think you should just go and seduce somebody and then just get their uniform.
Didn't we take the Carlsbad brothers? Didn't we take their clothing or one of theirs? I feel like we did.
Were they wearing uniforms though?
They were wearing like assassin uniforms, kind of dressed in all, or the one was that attacked you was dressed in all black.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So yeah, we didn't really come up with.
We do have the letter though.
Oh yeah, we have that letter, but not. Yeah.
We could plant that somewhere.
But that wasn't from the Dolacan. That was from what else?
Yeah, we're missing the Dolacan
So
tie-in.
yeah, we need to implicate them somehow.
Well, we can take care of that this morning, I suppose. They're staying in the castle or no?
The Dolacan, the Astra staying in the castle.
The Astra are staying in the castle.
The others are staying in the gold or the ring or
Yeah, the Dolacan are not invited.
The Dolacan are invited.
Oh, they are.
They are. They'll be there. Yep.
Ooh.
Do we know of a locker room somewhere where we can find just like a, I don't know, uniform
Through the
laying around?
portcullises.
So do you guys already have your guard uniforms?
We got the yeah, because we would have gotten those when we went to scope out the castle.
But we
Yeah,
want to
they're-
get the Dolacan one.
So are you guys skipping forward to the day of the wedding?
I thought we said we did.
Now we may
Okay.
not be able to because we need Dolacan outfits as well.
So the day of the wedding has arrived. The city of Terravale buzzes with activity as people from across the empire of Dervos are here to witness the union of Selena, the daughter of Emperor Salinor, to Kona Tugdar, young prince of the Tugdar Astra Gorana. The city itself has been transformed with buildings stretching from the farmlands wrapping around the city walls, through the ring, and as far as the Gold District, hanging banners bearing the flags of these two nations, if the Astra could be called a nation. Merchants from across the continent have come to sell their wares, lining the streets. Bards, acting troops, and other entertainers have log-jammed the taverns, inns, and brothels of Terra Vale, with the sounds of jovial laughter and music spilling boldly from their doors. Men, women, and even some children stumble drunkenly from tavern doors, singing songs as they make their way through the city. For those within the city that paid attention, several nation-states and noble houses had arrived over the course of the past week, with most making their way to their accommodations in the Gold District. Notable among these were, of course, the Astra. While typically a seafaring race and known to only rarely make their way on land, the Astra had docked at the village of Loudwater and were escorted over land by a band of Salinor's gold boots. For most in Terra Vale, this was the first time they had ever seen an Astra in person, let alone on the cobbled streets of Terra Vale. The Astra are staying in Terra Vale Castle as guests of Emperor Salinor. The Dolacan arrived not long after the Astra. Heralding from the far east, this eastern kingdom arrived to unsettled murmurs and whispers from the people of Dervos, with some parents quickly hustling their children away. The Dolacan travel in large clans. Their accommodations were made at Furnash Inn in the Gold District. However, the inn was not large enough to accommodate the 75-person Dolacan caravan. So most of the Dolacan are staying in encampments outside the city walls, unsettling the farmers. Dressed in red clothing that covers most of their bodies, they're also known to don masks, which are hardly ever removed except in the privacy of their own dwellings. Another nation that arrived in anticipation of the festivities is Caledum, a southern kingdom that claims dominion over a large sickle-shaped continent to the south. Typically hot and humid, this kingdom arrived in a smaller caravan with the nobility carried in cloth-draped carriages carried by their servants. Dressed far more, I guess you could say provocatively, one could say, than the comparatively conservative Dolacan, the Caledum delegation arrived with a large horde of tusked animals, which are also being kept outside the city gates, much to the uneasy dismay of the residents. In contrast to the Caledum and Dolacan, the Ateos Empire of the cold and frostbitten north arrived in far less flamboyant fashion, numbering only a few. Having arrived at night to far less fanfare, they are known to care little for formalities such as this royal wedding, and see this only as an obligation to maintain a cordial relationship with Emperor Salinor. And finally, several noble houses from within Dervos are also in attendance, most notably the Otho House, the Brumfield House, and the Nisi Principality. The Otho House is known to be at odds with Emperor Salinor, having lost much of the power it once held as a sovereign state before the war was brought to an end. The Brumfield House gained significant wealth and power under Emperor Salinor, and therefore is known to be much more aligned to his causes. And finally, Nisi, a somewhat autonomous principality, technically under the roof of Emperor Salinor, though enjoying a certain level of autonomy under agreement with Salinor for their help in ending the war. So it is the day of the wedding, and that's where we are. All the guests have arrived. It's the morning of the wedding. So what are you guys doing?
There's so many fancy people in the city right now.
We need to get ourselves some red robes and some masks.
How do we get a Dolacan alone and we just put him to sleep?
Oh yeah, we could a skillet nap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like a quick nap. We borrow the uniform and then we bring the uniform back when we're done.
Yeah, probably just thinks he woke up with a headache and missed the
Right.
wedding.
Exactly.
Or like a stabby stab nap,
Yeah. A bloodletting nap.
Right. They gotta have caravans outside. So if someone's minding the caravans. Maybe there's somebody outside that we can just like find by themselves.
Wait for someone to go take a piss.
Let's talk game plan though. Who's gonna be a Dolacan? Who's gonna be a guard? Because I feel like half Dolacan and then the other half of you arrest us. So like melee Dolacan, ranged guard. You guys think I'm not good at strategy, but I am.
I think I'm a little bit short to be either one. Well,
You should just
A little bit on the tiny side.
Well, I
It's,
mean, we're halflings. What? Where none of us are particularly large.
I hear you. But the tail.
it
is a
it
little
should
bit
be
hard to-
the person that's going to be firing this arrow needs to look like the Delicon.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Who's our best shot?
Probably me, being
Okay.
a ranger.
Who's our second best shot?
Probably me.
I'm
Plus-
saying we have 2 shots. Someone very visible, and then another one, like a ringer, in a grassy knoll nearby or something, and then he just.
I could stay in the book depository.
I'm just saying, I think it makes sense.
Poor taste.
I'm pretty sneaky.
There's a bugs around here.
Also, I don't know how many Dolacan
I'm sorry.
tabaxis there are.
Well, we'll have masks. Just tuck your tails up, you guys, and just put the mask on.
I'm not putting my teeth in the mask. That doesn't. Oh,
No, you just tuck. Just tuck.
Okay, well, let's just go do this.
funny. Her mask gets
And-
glued.
Here's what you understand of the wedding day, as a lot of people are talking throughout the city about what the events and what the wedding itself will look like. The order of activities for the wedding is after the royal parties and those in attendance are getting ready. There will be a royal procession from the attending parties as they enter the castle. There will be reception cocktails in the royal gardens, which is a courtyard within Terravale Castle itself.
Oh, nice.
Followed by the formal ceremony with the dinner reception and more drinks in the throne room towards the tail end of the party, obviously.
Dude.
Oh.
This does not feel like a solid enough plan to me, you guys. We are the nameless. We have to get it right on the first try.
I could bestow a curse on the prince or on the king, and that would make it so that the poison would be extra likely to work.
Okay.
Or we could suggest to the prince not to move.
That could work too. Be nice and still, easy.
So it sounds
target.
like you and I should probably be close, within
Right.
range to the prince.
Can I be close enough to just say the Dolacons send their regards? Because I would really like to say that, if that's okay. I
Maybe
feel like it'd be badass.
It's just
You could scream it at the top of your lungs as we make our exit, or as we are. Well, it depends. You would need to be dressed as the Dolacan in order for that to work, not as the guard that is hauling us away.
Yeah. I mean, I can also be invisible if you guys want. Like, I can even fight invisible. Nothing really breaks it because I'm not, I don't cast spells. So
Okay, I envision one of us on a balcony in the shadows above, in the Dolacan, or maybe our ringer is kind of, and then the Dolacan assassin is more visible, but only after the shot is taken. So the shot is taken, the Dolacan come out, and then they make their exit. And as they try to escape, one of us who's the ringer, or one of us is dressed as the guard, grabs them and pulls them away. And the assumption is made that they've been captured, and they go tend to the wounds while we make our escape.
Have to make sure that the Dolacan one, or whoever, make sure that you're on the groom side, not the bride side. Because otherwise she'll be in the way, and you don't want to have to.
Valinor would be incredibly upset. That would be the end of our lives, for sure.
for sure.
We would take very long naps.
I think you'd probably give us about a month of torture first.
I'd rather
That's
take a
possible.
nap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
we could hypnotize him too.
You can
let's-
hypnotize him?
I could hypnotize him to stay put too. So we have a few things.
Wait a minute. Have you ever hypnotized me?
Not today.
Okay, well, wait a minute.
Okay, so let's go to the party, donning our guard uniforms, all of us. As the pre-festivities are beginning, we'll find ourselves a vulnerable Dolacan. Give them the old club in the back of the head, drag them into the closet kind of gag.
Yeah.
Hilarious every time.
And hopefully someone who's not be missed. Or we'll find someone who's a bit of a loner at the party.
And short,
And short, yes, we're
Yeah,
all
for
rather
sure.
short, I believe.
Yes.
except for me and Opal.
Yeah.
That's true. Yes. So,
I'll go. I'll hide up in a balcony and get ready to take a shot whenever.
okay.
guys
So
give
you'll
me
be
the
the
signal.
actual. We'll give you the poisoned arrows. You'll be the one taking
Takes
the
the
actual kill shot.
Yeah.
Since we're both supposed to be going after the prince's father, I guess is the king as well.
Oh, right.
He's the leader of this Goranah. Goranah being subsects or like clans within the Astra.
Understood. Okay, so we will go after the leader. He's a secondary target, but an important one nonetheless. But we need to attack instantaneously at the same time. It has to happen at once.
Timing.
Timing is important.
Before or after the vows?
What about before to make it extra tragic? Like when the priest dude's like, please be seated. Then the only ones left standing are, the pew.
So
What did
that's-
the emperor say? Did he want it before or after?
He said we could have done it yesterday, but
Oh,
we
okay.
didn't. So I think he doesn't care.
We
I
could
guess we
like
have a-
bonus gold if we make like a thing of it, if it's a big, scandal with the Dolacan or whatever. But as long as it's done,
We do tend to have a bit of a penchant for the dramatic, so maybe right as the vows are being read, well before the kissing. That's important that we don't
Yeah.
act.
And before the I do.
Okay, so yes, we're aiming before the I do. Well, actually,
Well-
we could use the vows to synchronize.
What do we know about the
Oh.
ceremony itself?
So what you know about the ceremony is that's also going to take place in the Royal Gardens, where the cocktail receptions are.
Perfect.
The reception afterwards, the dinner party, is going to happen in the throne room.
Cute. Thinking there's going to be an afterwards.
Well, are we? That's a good point. Will we have the ability to hide and escape outside in the gardens?
Oh, I have darkness. We could. I mean, we won't be able to see either if I cast darkness, but
we don't want to escape though. We want to arrest the assassin, right? Only the kill shot needs to get away, and then whoever's like
Yeah.
on display as the Dolacan, like we need to make a big parade of taking them to the brig.
Divine, I'm so proud
And
of you.
I can move
Thanks.
ridiculously
I'm good at this,
fast.
you.
Okay, so all of us
I
are
can
dressed in our
move,
guard
like,
uniforms except for
On the kill turn, like after I take the shot, I can move 120 feet
Bro,
in
that's
one
dope.
movement.
That's so fast.
How do we stop?
Or maybe 90, one of those two.
Yeah, how do we stop the Ulster from trying to kill you outright right then, right there?
Well, if you effectively disappear with that incredible speed, I think that will probably solve that problem, especially if we're outdoors. So perhaps only Opal should be in the Dolacan uniform. The rest of us should remain as guards and do our best to chase after her, to appear as though there is a large enough contingent already chasing the assassin.
We need two
But
assassins though, don't we?
we
One for the
need
king
two
and one for the
shots.
prince. We need two, right? There's got to be two Dolacan because there's two shots because there's two royals, right?
Do there need to be two shots? Let's think about this. Well, they're not. Do they need to be two simultaneous shots? The first shot obviously will cause panic. The second shot hopefully can be taken immediately after while everyone still doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
I could do 2 shots in one turn. I don't know if that'll be enough to take him down, though.
What about
With poisoned arrows, I think.
Yep, with poisoned arrows and with, like, I have a little magical flare I can use to do a little extra damage. It also lets me go extra fast.
If we go see our alchemist friend, we might be able to get some potion of haste.
that, and also maybe we can make the cyanide pill like a time release thing? I don't know.
Oh yeah, Flarpy, that's what I was thinking. Like if I was a guard, I could go give like, medical attention to the prince and then be like, take this, I'll help you feel better, and just shove one down his throat.
But for the father, maybe that or with the father, we can give him like a cyanide, but with like a time release thing, and say, have him suggest, why don't you make a toast to your son on his wedding day?
I'm pretty sure the father we're supposed to kill too.
That's what I'm saying. He makes the toast, yay! He raises his cup, drinks the cyanide. Wow.
I think we should do our best to keep our distance from the target, unless necessary. So, if for some reason the arrows fail to be a fatal blow, then we can go in and offer aid and provide the cyanide pills to both of the injured.
Well, Flarby, give me the downers just in case, okay?
Oh,
You have the cyanide pills, right?
yeah.
Maybe we all should have a few just in case. We don't know who's going to have the opportunity.
Oh, good call. I
Two apiece.
start shaking them out and divvying up. Ha! It's like high school.
These aren't fucking Tic Tacs.
Oh, right.
No. You went to high school?
So as you guys are making your
while.
plans, I want to make sure everything you're going to do in this attempt will be determined by checks. So if you're doing an attack roll, right? If you're shooting an arrow, you'll be attacking with an arrow. If you're poisoning them, there'll be stealth and sleight of hand and stuff like that.
Yeah, what if they don't go down on the first shot? Someone's gonna need to be up close to
Finish him.
Do the final nappy nap.
Yes. Is there any way to do it in a way that is not going to be obvious? You know, I mean, poison's right and all that. And
Well, thinking about this a little more critically, does it matter if we're truly successful as long as it is known the attack was from the Dolic?
Well, I think the Emperor also doesn't want his daughter to marry an Ostra, so...
Yeah, we need to
Yeah.
kill them.
what's that?
Hmm.
Well, I can read. Let's see.
I don't think we can plan it out that much. Like, maybe we should just act in the moment and make sure everybody has.
Well,
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that, like, no matter what we plan on doing,
It's not going to go
gonna
that
work.
way.
Nothing's gonna happen. Yeah.
no.
Not
It's like
with
a
that
birth-
attitude!
It's like a birth plan.
It never goes that way. Do you know how long it took us to open that portcullis the other night?
Can't
Oh, I hope the wedding's not behind a portcullis or we will be so late.
Okay, let's don our guard uniforms, get out there, start scooping out the pre-parties.
It is outside, so I can summon snakes if we need to. You know,
Oh, yeah, that's so cool when you do that. Let's do that either way.
We can go full-on fucking chaos if we have to, but as long as we can escape.
Ah, babe, you always know what to say.
So who's okay? So we have what kind of roles? Someone's guards. Raise your hands.
I think we're all guards except for Opal.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. Who's?
Unless you need one backup for backup stabbing, right?
It should
Or
be Opal
we could
and
just let
Isol,
Arrow
'cause they're
do
taller.
some backup teeth tearing.
like to wear red, but I guess so.
Well, if you're being a guard, you're going to be a gold boot. It's the Dolacan that wear red. If that,
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're all going to be guards for now until we abscond with
Well-
some Dolican clothing and mask.
Yeah, it's a lot
Very
less
convenient
suspicious. That
mask.
is- Dolacan comes up and says, "Hello, brother. Let's do our secret Dolacan handshake. You don't fuck it up."
the fucking kobold, the smart one, the capable one.
If you're going to fuck it up, just stab him and take his clothes.
You should be close because if we need to slip something in their drink, I think you're pretty good at that.
I can do
I think a
that.
guard will have to do that.
I can become completely invisible whenever I want to. So I could be.
Just don't be within 30 feet or you're going to be hypnotized too.
Alright, I will be far away from them. Okay, well wait, who's gonna be putting the cyanide in the mouth?
You.
You will, after they're hypnotized.
That's a pretty good throw.
Okay, well, you'll be hypnotized, but I won't make you do anything stupid.
Well, that's great.
More stupid
Yeah,
than
you could-
usual, right?
It'd be like if you're not a kobold, then it'd be a good idea if you drink this drink.
What if the prince is a kobold? Oh wait, they're Astra.
Make yourself invisible and just cram it in their fucking mouth and get out of there. We're overcomplicating things here.
That's true.
I can do that. Can I do that? Can I kill the king?
Can plan C be just the Nile just bites somebody?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Now
I-
just goes
Plan A is an attack immediately before the Idoos with
Yep.
at range. Plan
And
B,
Yep, I get away and no one finds me.
Yes.
Plan B.
Plan B is secretly sneak some cyanide into their mouths, or we could offer that as, here, this is a healing potion in a capsule.
Oh, we should make that now. We should just like dump out a healing potion and like put in some cyanide and water.
Get an
Or
empty
maybe
bottle.
some red food dye.
Why
Yeah,
would you
look-
dump out a potion?
Well, you know, we could just
That's
put it
a
in like
great
a
point.
we
Yeah,
could put
just
it in a
add it.
beer stein or something.
We can. We're having this conversation as we walk to the.
Yes. It's the idea is that you give it to them and say, here, you've been injured. This will help you. This will save you. That's the idea.
Also, making sure that nobody is overhearing us.
Well, I thought we were all. I thought we weren't walking. I thought we were like in like still at like the nameless HQ.
I don't know. Does it
I mean,
matter?
Yeah, because otherwise people are listening to us.
Yeah,
we
that
probably
sounds like a
still,
bad
we
idea.
shall be. I don't think we've left yet. Okay.
All right.
And let's get assassinated on the subway.
it would also be weird if like the 5 of you had walked in the night before and then 5 gold boots walk out the next day. So you guys got to figure that out too.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll have to get dressed just outside the party, outside the cab.
Can we
But
assume
wait,
that
do we need to steal Dolocon stuff first?
Once we're at the party, we'll steal the Golcon stuff as dressed as
Oh,
gold
that's right.
boots.
Yep.
All right, so
I-
all off.
I think it should be like a 1-2 thing, like a shot, and then if that doesn't do it, like, oh, Your Majesty, take this healing potion, and then that
Yes.
does it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm really good when it comes to like substances, you guys.
And then failing that, here's the thing. Do we think Salinor will kill us if we fail?
Yes.
Definitely if we don't kill the prince.
Yes.
Okay. So
He might
if,
just
if
torture us if we don't kill the king.
plan A and plan B don't go well, then it is just either we go all in and just gang attack the prince, or we leave the fucking continent.
Or both.
Oh, the ones that are dressed like the soldiers, the gold boots, should not attack though,
Ooh,
or
ooh.
at least not seem to attack.
No, but if I'm a guard, I can offer one of the healing potions and be like, night night, this will help you.
Yes, exactly. I'm talking if that fails for some reason. Like, that's foolproof. How could it? But if it
Well,
does,
then maybe we take it ourselves and just forget.
And just say it was a good run.
I think we did not ask for enough money to do this.
Oh.
okay,
Okay.
let's go.
I feel like this is. I see no gaps in this plan, you guys. This is gonna go awesome. I'm
Flawless.
so proud of us for even thinking of it.
Another 5-star nameless plan.
Like counter assassins?
Oh wait, you guys, do we have to account for the counter assassins? Do we have to account for them?
We should disguise our faces or something.
Okay, who's our counter assassin? Raise your hand.
I'll be the counter assassin.
Who's going to assassin the assassin?
Oh god, this is all the way wrong.
I'll be the counter assassin. I have a disguise kit. I'll change my face. It'll be fun.
I have a disguise kit too, so I'll go ahead and do myself, and I'll make myself look, like a male gnome who's older. Anybody else? Anybody else want help?
Weird.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't.
gonna need some help once I get that. Once I get the.
Once you have the
not
mask, it
disguise.
shouldn't matter.
Yeah,
You
the
should
mask.
get the-
I'm saying we should do
I can
that
pull up a
now
hood.
before the dead assassin's buddies, like, try and find us walking around. Because as soon as we leave here, like, we're fair game to them, so we should probably put some disguises on before you go.
They shouldn't even know who we are. We'll
They
see.
shouldn't, but they found us last time.
Divida, I can't believe I'm saying this, but can you help me with my makeup?
Yes! Oh my god, yes! God, I've been waiting for you to say this since our parents got married.
It takes so long to get ready. We have to hurry.
Okay.
So,
Finish up
yeah.
mine, and then I help Isolde. What do you want to look like?
Not me, somebody else.
I try and
Just don't-
make
Don't make me look gross.
her
don't make-
scales look more like fleshy.
Mhm.
And throw some hair on there. I give you like a red wig. It's really cute.
Make a performance check.
Oh no!
It's the closest thing.
Wait, no, this
Good
is
it
what
is.
cinched it last time. Can any of you guide me, or is that not a thing we do?
Mercy.
15.
I can give you an extra 4d6 of
I can
damage.
threaten you.
I can give you a hex.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah. 15. Isolde solidly looks like the Wendy's girl.
Dope. We did it.
Hey,
Does it look okay?
You look amazing.
Passable.
She looks amazing. Stop it.
It looks like something we might see at the brothel, but it's fine. Let's go.
He looks super duper pretty.
There's a lot to unpack there, man. Oh,
What are you going through, man?
We don't have all day. Let's go.
Calm down.
Wait, Opal, do you need a disguise? Do you want me to like smooth out your fur for you?
Yeah, so that when I put the mask on and put a hood up, no fur sticks through.
Yeah.
Maybe we
let
could
me-
like pin down my ears or pin back my ears.
I have spirit gum for that. Do you want to be a boy
Perfect.
or a girl or something in between? Like, how are we feeling today?
Um,
Mhm.
what are most of the Dolacan? Or is it
Do
pretty?
we know?
Pretty ambiguous.
What was the question? What are the Dolacan?
Yeah, are most of the Dolacan guards men, women, both?
It's a lot of women. Women hold a lot of power in the Dolacan, but there are some men as well.
Woman, it is.
I don't want to do. I
Come
don't
on,
want to
it
betray these people. My heart is breaking for killing an ostrich today. Okay, I'm gonna make you look like an older woman with skin instead of fur. And do you want makeup like Isold has, like on the? Just I'm gonna make you have lips now.
Sure. I mean, I already have lips, but maybe make them less cat-like.
Yeah, they look a lot more brothel-like.
I'm not very good at changing my mannerisms, so I will just still look like a halfling gnome, just a very different very different halfling rogue.
That I rolled a 12 on my disguise kit check for Opal.
Okay. I would say you did
Even
the
more.
job.
Nice.
You what the check? What'd you say?
You did it. Yeah. So
Okay.
you're disguised. Did everybody else disguise themselves as well?
Uh-oh.
But so Niall, my snake, I'm afraid that he's gonna give me away. So I'm gonna just tell the snake to meet us at the wedding ceremony by the
Does he want a wig too?
prince.
Does he want like a pigtail
Please.
wig?
Spirit gum. This wig, the snake a wig. Please.
You can give the snake a snake wig. You could do it.
And he's going to stand out. I mean, that's
Go
probably
How
do-
about just a little bow tie so it looks like he belongs at
Yeah.
a wedding?
Go ahead and do a disguise. Well, what's a disguise check? Is that
It's
a
performance.
it's performance check? Go ahead and do a
Is-
performance check. See if you
I
dress
sold it.
up.
Are you okay with me giving him a bow tie?
I'll just turn to Niall and be like, you can take it off when she leaves.
If it gets too itchy.
It's an 8.
Yeah, it kind of just like he slithers around, just kind of naturally unties itself. It doesn't stick to him, unfortunately.
Yeah, you looked very dapper for a moment there.
He just hisses at you.
We please go.
Alright.
All right,
Oh.
fine. We're going. We leave the house looking a lot different than before.
All right.
Before we get all the way out, about how long of a no, this will help us. How long of a walk is it there? How long is it going to take us to get to the gardens?
Well, where are you staying? What district do you guys stay in?
Obviously
close
nearby.
Yeah, we've got a real well thought out backstory for the nameless one shot characters here.
Suburbs.
It's somewhere fancy, but
We're one tier below where the castle.
Yeah, so you're in the Gold District. It's maybe a 30-minute walk to the castle gates.
Awesome. Before we leave, I will cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us,
Okay.
which will hopefully linger for when I split off and have to go hide in a bush. So it lasts for an hour.
Okay.
We don't get got on the way to the palace.
Can you do this during the job as well?
Yeah, that's why it's gonna last an hour. So
So we're gonna get there in a half an hour, find somebody to kidnap and commit this murder inside of an hour.
That's
I
why I
can
was
do it one more time.
the
Okay,
I can do it up to 3 times.
as long as you got the slots. Okay.
You got, and so I'm clear on that spell, and we're clear on that. It's like it's not like you guys are invisible. It's not like you can't be
No,
seen.
it just
It's you can't be tracked, basically,
if
right?
we can't be tracked, and all of us, as long as you're within 30 feet of me, you get to add +10 to your stealth check, or it's -10 to a perception check for them to try to find us.
I think we might need this twice today.
That's fine. I can do it twice.
Dope.
Okay. All right. So you guys make your
Jovial
way.
fucking music as we plan our murder.
I know. So you guys make your way through the Gold District. Again, this is the nice area. This is the top tier, upper class, upper crust of the Terravale people. A lot of the buildings, polished ivory and new wood with flags of Emperor Salinor and Dervos hanging from their upper floors, along with the occasional Astra flag representing the union of the two nations. You do approach, after about half an hour or so, you approach the castle, and there is a throng of people outside kind of just milling about. There are a number of guards kind of posted outside of the castle as well, gold boots, as well as some what looks like Dolakan kind of holding stead there. And then other people kind of just milling about watching the castle. It looks like at this point, maybe most of the they're waiting on most of the guests to arrive. So what do you do?
Walk in like we're supposed to be there? Or find a side entrance and be like, oh yeah, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, if we
We're
brought our,
guards.
I assume we brought our gold boot disguises with us, so we haven't
need-
put those on.
Wearing them.
We need to find somewhere private to put these on and then go scouting.
I thought we were wearing our uniforms before we left.
No, because we were worried about it looking suspicious, us going in that night and then walking out as a bunch of gold boots.
Oh, okay.
So you guys do recall that, there is the kind of one woodish area down by the Loudwater River on the underbelly of the castle where you got the
Got
outfits
that
from,
place,
where
yeah.
you could
Yep.
use it to don it. Yeah.
All right, let's go don it there.
Okay. Don we now our guard apparel.
Yep. So I'll say with Pass Without Trace, you guys are able to kind of make your way down that wooded trail down towards the Loudwater River, which runs on the underbelly of the castle, and there you're able to change into your guard outfits without a hitch.
Cool. Get away.
Do we see any Dalakan around?
Down here, no. It doesn't look like many people come down here. It's like, it's like the river. It's just not safe typically for people to come down to.
Oh, the river's not safe. Good to know.
Unless you're expert athletes like we are.
Portcullises everywhere.
Just
Yep.
don't ask us to swim.
All right, so we've got our apparel.
Look how shiny my boots are. I like these.
Fuck these boots and everything they stand. Let's go.
What? They stand for the Emperor, who is kind and just.
Is he?
Babe.
We wouldn't be working for him if he was kind.
Yibber has coin. That's all. Let's go.
So you guys make your way back up the path, back up towards Terravale proper, and towards the castle. It's becoming much more dense. A lot more people gathering, waiting for the procession of nations and houses to make their way towards the castle. So much so that people are kind of bumping into you as you try to make your way through, looking very official. One kind of small child in particular seems to bump into you rather hard, Divida.
Excuse
And
you.
go and do a perception check for me.
Motherfucker stole my
Boy.
coin purse. I know he did. 18.
Okay. So you feel that this little urchin boy
Little shit.
bumped into you and tried to act as though he was just bumping into you by accident, but you do feel his hand kind of in the pockets of your gold boot uniform.
Bro, I invented that. Knock it off. Did you take any
Back-
Did you take any shakies? Because that is not good.
He pulls his hand out, and he looks up at you, and he's got like the cutest little face, and he actually looks really innocent. Like he doesn't really. You thought
Yeah,
it'd
make
be
sure I didn't steal any pills, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were expecting like some sort of urchin boy, like with dirt on his face. This kid looks kind of well taken care of.
I grab him by the wrist. And then as I'm like holding onto him, like not thinking, I pat all my pockets to make sure I have everything in my inventory.
Make another perception check for me.
Dude. 19.
Okay. You have everything. One sec. you feel something crinkly in your pocket that wasn't there before.
Very well. I let go of his wrist, and I take the parchment or whatever it is out and have a look.
1 sec.
Fucking busted.
He made that kid extra cute to like make it harder to be an evil character.
You pull out this piece of paper that wasn't in your pocket previously, and there you can check your DMs.
Are you Oprah?
The small child Oprah.
Ew.
I'm trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
God, I can get you everywhere these days. Just cast message next time. Jeez Louise.
I wish that's what it said, because I would love to see Ashley's reaction now.
DM, do I know who this might be from as it's signed?
Make an intelligence check for me.
Can I make a different check, please?
No, dumbass.
But I dumped intelligence to make this character funnier.
If you do enough push-ups, then maybe the blood will flow to your brain and hit the right neuron. Nope.
7.
No idea.
Damn.
No idea.
Is the kid still there?
The kid has run off into the crowd, and the crowd is very dense. You don't see him.
Do we see Divida with this paper?
Do you? I'm trying to be discreet so like the guests don't see me, so we can like roll off for it if you want.
You can make a stealth check.
Yeah.
Or what do you think? Stealth or sleight of hand? Probably stealth.
Yeah, stealth.
Make a stealth check. And you have a +10 to stealth checks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do. Okay, 22.
All right. Yeah. So you feel this piece of paper, and as you turn and you let the boy go, the little what should be an urchin boy go, you kind of unroll it slowly, discreetly. You see it. Nobody else in the party sees it.
Okay. I just tuck it back into my pocket. I'm like, just look confused.
Let's make our way into the party. Let's make our way in. Find ourselves.
Anyway,
Yeah, act like a real prick, because that's what gold boots are. Try and find just stake out and try to find a loner Dolacan off his own, maybe, just reading his texts or something. Just
Yeah. So you make your way back up to the castle, and you start to stride towards the castle gates to enter the grounds, with numerous other gold boots kind of lining the side of the path, the highway that leads directly into the castle. There are a few Dolacans standing guard as well. Looks like they're waiting for their procession. There are a lot of people around, a lot of gold boots, and a few Dolacan. So what do you do? As you see ahead, the road that leads into the castle, past the castle gates, becomes much more dispersed. Not very many people there at all. It looks like people who would typically be found in the castle, on the castle grounds.
I think we should head into the castle and then wait for more cover and more people to come in.
Does anybody have a flask? Maybe we can just put arsenic in the flask and offer it.
that's a good idea.
We can't have someone collapse right here in front of everyone. We have to do
No,
it.
no. We get a guard waiting by the bathroom or something.
I extend like one of my vest pockets. I'm like, actually, and you see like a plethora of just like different bottles, pipes, and containers. I'm like, yeah, we can use one of these.
Where?
Oh.
I mean, the whole thing with the flask, I mean, the guards are going to want to drink on duty, so they will want to go with us somewhere to hide and then drink it.
It's one thing I know how to do. It's to get people to party when they don't want to.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
So, we're gonna do this? Or
Question?
Going through the crowd or going just into the castle for now?
That's up to you guys.
We should go in.
Go in.
I feel like there's very little we can do in this crowd, right?
Too many eyes.
Too many eyes, too many gold boots, too many
There's
guards.
gonna be too many eyes everywhere at the wedding.
It's a big garden, probably, but
Well, we're outside right now, right? If we get inside, where there's some of the pre-partying going, hopefully have a better
it's like the
isolating someone.
turnstiles outside of Disney World.
Yeah, we need to get inside where we have a better chance of isolating someone inside the castle.
Or we're just like that confident, like 40-year-old woman with like the huge ass stroller that's like, no, we're going through the side gate. Like, I have an annual pass. Excuse me.
I call it from being in the stroller.
Kobold in the stroller.
I want goldfish. Goldfish tacos.
You're wearing a guard uniform, Flarp. Wait, do you have goldfish?
Oh,
Flopper, your goldfish actual goldfish?
Yeah, let's go in
all right.
and find a way to isolate someone without so many eyes.
Get a little recon of what the layout of the garden is.
Yeah,
and-
the garden, and because there's going to be like some early pre-party too before everyone goes to the garden. That'll be indoors, right? That's what I'm kind of thinking.
Yeah, but we don't have a lot of time.
How much time do we have until the wedding itself? At this
You get the sense that the royal procession and the royal procession, not the royal procession, the guest procession will be arriving momentarily, any moment, as people here are waiting for them. And then the festivities are supposed to start not long after that, so within the next hour.
What was the first festivity?
The first one is kind of the reception in the gardens. Currently, people that are associated with the wedding itself, such as the Astra and the Salinor family themselves, are probably getting ready in their respective quarters within the castle.
Excuse me. Does anyone have a pamphlet or something to say where everything is and what time? Is there an event coordinator?
Oh my fucking!
It's called a program, you. Is this your first wedding?
Shh, I'm just trying to make sure I have everything together. All right,
Dressed as
anyone?
a guard, you should already know this information.
Shh. They brought us in from Lower Ring. They needed extra boots on the ground, and here I am. God damn it, I'm gonna get some fucking answer here right now. This is a goddamn royal wedding and no one is answering the official.
do I find
I'm
anyone?
just like trying to distance myself from him. I am fucking embarrassed.
You so
for the
Multiplicado, so you're actually the first to like make your way through the castle grounds, through the gates, because you just pile drive your way forward.
No one fucking listening to me, and I'm just like, they're all tall, and I'm
Having a
just
fucking temper tantrum.
Yeah. Make an intimidation check for me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, 24.
Yeah.
So
People hear you and hear your voice, and they just part like the red motherfucking sea for you. They're just like,
You goddamn shoes! Fucking goddamn ingrates. Alright. Oh!
God.
all right. So you make your way through I assume all of you make your way through the castle gates to the main kind of the foyer area of the castle, another kind of grassy area before the entrance to the castle proper.
Can we
Impressive.
get a lay of the land? Like, we need to figure out where we're going to be positioned and how we're going to, like, get in and out, right?
Yeah.
I know
Okay.
I'm gonna
stuff.
find a nice bush or tree with a nice line to a window or a door or anything.
So the castle is very large. From what you could tell, there is paths that lead kind of to the left, to the right, northwest, northeast. Stairs that lead up to the walls that surround the castle, that then connect to the walls that also surround the city itself. Directly ahead of you is kind of the entrance to the castle proper, where multiple spires kind of jut up from the main structure of the castle itself. There is a bridge that leads from where you are in this grassy area over Loudwater River proper, because as you recall, the river runs under majority of the castle. So that's kind of what you see. So again, you're kind of in a grassy reception, kind of foyer area. There are some stairs and paths that lead up the walls that wrap around the city and the castle. Directly ahead of you is the castle proper, large, ominous before you with multiple spires coming off of it. You would assume that the courtyard where the reception area and cocktails and the ceremony are happening is somewhere within the castle proper.
We need to
Head
get into the
deeper in.
castle itself and grab a
for Dolphin.
straggler as they cycle into the early festivity.
I see a problem.
One,
Well, how can our sniper be arrested by one of us as guards if the guards are all down here? The guards are going to have to be near the snipers.
Yes.
You
Or I
do
could
see
get away
that there
from
are
it.
some snipers up above. Not snipers. There's yeah. You do jobs done for you. There are guards kind of positioned throughout. There are a lot of guards here. It looks like a very heavily protected ceremony.
So if we don't have a guard right next to our sniper, a real guard's going to grab one of us. And we
yeah,
don't want
we'll
that.
have
Or
a
I'll
real
be
a real
faster
guard
than
will be
them.
escorting our sniper, essentially.
So we go up, we say, hey, what the hell are you doing here? This is not your post. You're supposed to be on the other side of the castle. Get the fuck over there. And then
I
they
like
go,
it. I like it.
Be me. I think I've got like the +10 intimidation.
yeah. All right.
Cool.
Yeah, how do I let you up there doing that?
Persuasion.
Also,
We need to find these red cloaks.
yeah.
Perception, actually. Excuse me.
Can we dye clothes red?
So at this point, as you guys are kind of standing there whispering to each other about your plans, the guest procession begins to arrive, and they're trickling slowly into the castle grounds. First to arrive are the Dolakan, looking formidable as people kind of shy away from in their red kind of warrior robes, kind of full robes with hoods pulled up and red masks over their faces, arriving.
They're so cool.
Mortal Kombat.
Spears. Yeah.
I'm going to walk over to them, pretending that I'm drunk, and accidentally spill some red wine on them.
Okay. So yeah, sure. Were you going to say something, Isabel?
No, it's fine. This is what's
Did-
happening now.
Well, do you see her doing this? Do you want to try to stop her? Or
Well, I was like, we should just try to find, there's obviously a spot where people smoke here and take a smoke break. Let's just sit there and wait for the first Dolakan to take a smoke break and then jump them. But we can also go spell red wine on
We
them.
can do that.
Yeah.
We can do that for number 2.
We need someone to be isolated. We don't want to do this in broad daylight.
Omen.
Yeah.
Nobody's.
Isolde, you stumble your way, fake
Oh,
drunkenly, over to the Dolakan,
This is so
and
bad.
That's
I'm not
a gold boot,
associating
by the
with you.
way.
you fake trip over your own feet, and you were able to find like a glass of wine that was there, and you do a performance check for me, as you.
Wendy's girl wearing gold boots.
What will she do?
17.
All right. You make it. It seems believable as you trip over your own feet and you spill this glass of wine onto the Dolakan. This Dolakan kind of backs away quickly from you and points its spear at you.
I did not. I didn't. I'm sorry. I may have pre-gamed a little bit too much. Let me help you. And then I try to guide her to the bathroom if I can.
She doesn't know why you're guiding her. Do
Because
you?
Why not?
She looks hesitant. She doesn't really say anything. Just looks at you.
Do they not speak language?
Yeah, Multi, do you know if the Dolakan speak common?
Do a intelligence check, Colfie, or Multi. Sorry.
Sure. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
12.
Okay. All right. You know that some do, many don't. Those of higher, perhaps maybe slightly more educated or a little more exposure to worlds outside of the Eastern Kingdom might speak common.
What do do I happen to know what the most common thing is they speak?
They speak Dolakanish.
I didn't get that. Shit.
Does anyone speak Dolakanish?
I notice that seems confused though. Talking to her, maybe I could be like
Common. They don't speak common.
Can I help
Okay. Do a persuasion check.
Jesus Christ.
It's going really good so far.
Are we like
15.
we're the group that has been incredibly successful forever through dumb fucking luck.
My dad
That is
got me
what it
this
is.
job, actually.
Yeah, like my dad owns a dealership, and it's just fucking. We are awful, and no one. And here's the thing: it's like Scooby Doo because no one fucking knows how bad we are. They just see the results.
It's just like falls onto Scooby and Daphne, and then like, Fred and Shaggy are like, "Oh shit!"
Like Fred constantly has no fucking clue what's going on. The fucking scarf is cut off the blood to his brain a decade ago, and we just somehow stumble upon the perfect fucking result every mission.
Until today, my man.
Oh my god!
2 wrongs do in fact make a right for us, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should.
Jesus
We're the
Christ.
same number as the mystery gang.
This is not how we planned it, but fucking roll it. Let's go.
So, Isolde, you convince this Dolacan to kind of follow you
Amazing.
to, with the 15, it's successful, to follow you as she thinks you're going to help her, or maybe she thinks you're hitting on her a little bit. She's not sure. She's following you.
Let's go get a snack, Scoob.
So what do you do?
Do I know where the bathroom is? Or where it is?
How follow me?
You see what looks like a line for a latrine.
Oh,
Is there a private area?
One with running water that you're gonna help her clean off her robes with.
There is a private area. Yeah. Yeah.
Their aqueducts could be a thing.
Okay.
So I go to the. I'm headed towards the private area when I kind of get a sense that I feel like I'm okay to, no one's watching me. I'm gonna take the flask out that I took from Divida and be like, "Do you want to drink?"
She looks down at it and looks up at you and takes it from you and sniffs it a little bit. Sniffs it again. Do a persuade. You know what? Don't worry about it. You already did a persuasion check of 15. I think she trusts you. She takes a big old swig of the flask and swallows it and hands it back to you.
I'll take it and just keep leading her towards a more secluded area. Possibly stash a body.
Yep. As you kind of reach this kind of private latrine area, you suddenly just see her collapse to the ground, violently spasming with foam coming from the mouth.
Oh.
I'll just see if I can drag her behind a bush or something.
God. So-
Gotta remember that we're evil, because this
Yeah.
is making me deeply uncomfortable.
Yeah.
no, this is not.
Poor woman.
She should have known when she didn't take a drink after. But
It's the Dolacan. I haven't given them enough character for you guys to feel bad for him yet.
they're
Don't
literally
feel good for them.
It's okay.
Yeah. So you pull her body behind a bush, and I assume you steal her clothes off of her and leave her body there. That
Oh, that's a thing that happens in an evil campaign. Okay.
Yep.
Don't
You
even.
gave her small clothes. See the
Yeah.
outer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just envisioning like how when you take somebody's clothes off in fucking Skyrim and just leave their body somewhere.
Exactly. It's just like the loincloth.
Exactly.
And like the boots or something.
And sorry for the meta. Don't forget the mask.
Oh yeah, you also
With the
Yeah.
map.
I wanna put that on and get in a position as fast as I can.
Okay. Did you follow?
Yeah, but like at a reasonable distance.
Yep. Yeah. So we'll say you don the clothes. Okay.
And then I will recast Pass Without a Trace. And
Okay.
try to
So
get in a position.
Did we both have to get uniforms or just you? I thought we said that the two, me and you were gonna get one.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
But I need to get up and I
Is
need
that
to
the
get
body
hit.
falling into the water, Mike? Is that what we just heard?
No, but it is now. I don't know what the fuck that was. That was so weird.
So this is not me personally, but Isolde's gonna not notice that you followed her, and she's gonna be pissed that you stole her uniform that she worked so hard to get, and now she has to go get another one.
Fine, this one's stained with wine. I'm taking the worst one. It's okay, guys. Don't worry.
No, it's cool. It makes sense.
Does it?
So Isolde, you're dressed in the Dolichon uniform.
I'm dressed in the Dolichon uniform.
Oh, you're dressed in the Dolichon uniform.
Yeah,
Okay.
'cause I gotta go find a hiding spot now. That's gonna take me time, especially to get into it sneakily. That's like up high in a nice perch.
You
But
gotta, you gotta
walk
take
in.
one of us with you as a guard, though. You can't just go wandering off on your own.
Yeah, you're a
Shouldn't-
Dolichon
Right.
now. You should have free reign of the joint. You're like the royalty. You should be able to go where the hell you want. Part.
All right, so I'll say multiplicado. Like,
All right,
Who
ready
wants
to
to do this?
the guy out of his guard post.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go up to. Let's find the spot where you want to be.
So I'm
Opal.
my clothes back on.
The
what's
sooner,
the? Sorry, go ahead.
the sooner we split up, the less time we have to make sure our plan is rock solid. I'm just saying.
That's true.
Are you going scouting, or are you going to plant yourself?
I was gonna go to plant myself.
Yeah. And then
Go
what's
with
your
her.
trigger word?
The first when the vows start, when he starts saying his vows, bam.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are you taking out the prince or the king?
The prince first.
Okay. Do you have the
Yeah,
poison
second
arrows?
shot will be.
I mean, do you have the poisoned arrows?
I totally remembered to grab them. I say as I like just reach my hand into your
I
backpack.
thought so. Okay, good luck.
know.
Wait, that means we don't have pass without a trace anymore. Yeah, multi will.
Well, you guys shouldn't need it. Only the guard coming with whatever one of you wants to be the guard coming with me.
That'll be me.
Hey,
All right.
babe. Good luck. Okay, I love you.
Take care of yourself. Let's go.
I'm sure this is gonna go really good. I'll see you when we're counting
Yeah,
all our
yeah.
gold.
All right. So who's doing what first? So let's start with Multi and Opal. So what are you two doing?
We're going to where the ceremony will be, and we are finding a perch, and I am acting as a gold boot and just showing her around as if it were a tour.
Okay. All
Because
right. So
I'm an important-ish
Yes,
guard.
important
Dolichon.
dignitary of some whatever. Fuck yeah.
one of the gold boots that you approach as you're kind of giving her the tour of the grounds kind of steps a foot in front of you and turns to you and says, "Halt."
You don't tell me to halt. You know who this is. I know who this is. I'm showing her around. Get out of the way.
Do a deception check.
Where the fuck is my 20? My
I'll just make
deception?
like a very disgusted face at him.
Well, you got a mask on. Keep that in mind.
Only with your
mask.
eyes. It's very.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm +9 on the deception. This should go swimmingly.
Whoa.
Fuck yeah, it goes swimmingly. That's going to be 28.
All right.
30.
Yeah, so he immediately steps out of your way without even saying a word and just looks straight forward and allows you to kind of continue along your way.
Goddamn right.
So you're just kind of taking a tour of the grounds to get a good vantage point?
Yeah, we're looking around to find a good spot to sit. And I plan to be with Opal just like 20 feet away from her, like when she takes her shot, so that way when she does it, I can start making my direction
Yeah.
at her to feign.
And there's a good chance I'll be faster than you.
Oh yeah, for sure. Which is fine, but as long as
You're the first
I'm
person on my
making
team.
yeah, exactly. So exactly. So it looks like someone has started giving chase. There's not a need to like come after you or
Okay.
And when
I'm on it.
and like if you lose me, you can be like, I think she went that way.
sure. Perfect.
Okay.
Plan's good.
And so I'm clear, who of you wore disguises?
All of us.
All of you. Okay, cool.
Except for Opal is dressed currently like a.
I'm double
Dolichon.
disguised.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Multi and Opal, where are you trying to position yourselves? Just help me understand exactly. You have there's a few good vantage points based on your exploration. So you could potentially stay kind of in the grassy reception area and take a shot from there, though it will be very crowded. If you wanted something a little more discreet, you could go up on the tower walls and look at maybe one of the turrets or one of the towers and be able to get a good view from a distance.
I think
Probably
that was
that.
the plan.
Okay.
And I'm fine being against a tower wall because I do have an innate climb speed, so I could just scramble up one of those bad boys and be gone.
Okay.
Walls.
Yep. So you make your way up to one of the up the stairs to kind of one of the the areas on the top of the wall where you can get a good view. There are occasional guards kind of stationed throughout this wall, but you're able to find a spot kind of about 50 feet away from one guard and 50 feet away from another guard either side of you as you stand there with Multi. Okay.
Right.
All right. And then so Flarp and anyone else, what are you guys doing?
And then as we get closer to the start time, since I'll recast Pass Without a Trace and try to like nestle myself in between some like what are those little like things on top of a wall called? You know, that look like make them the cast.
Yeah, the square things. That's what.
Yeah, you
I
get
don't
those
know.
ones.
Yeah. Okay. And you're still with Multi, right? To look natural. Okay. All right. And so what's everyone else doing?
I am going to find a quiet corner. I'm going to finish the water in my water skin. I'm going to take out a potion of healing, pour the potion of healing into my water skin, and then I'm going to put a cyanide into my now empty healing potion. And just for funsies, I'm going to throw on my potion of invisibility on top of it. So now I have a poisonous potion of invisibility in a healing potion bottle. And
Okay.
I feel really pleased with myself. Like I just came up with the best idea ever. I'm not going to mention this to the rest of my crew that I did this because I feel so confident that's a really good idea.
You're just gonna throw in an invisible body with your friend.
Who would do such a thing?
Yeah. Oh my god.
You're not there, babe. Stop.
This is either incredibly brilliant or incredibly stupid.
Oh boy.
Super smart. And then I go find Isolde and Flarp, and I act like I'm not awaiting orders, but I am.
Okay.
I'm boots on the ground, right? Like I'm gold boots on the ground. I'm close to the prince, right?
Yes.
You are going to tackle the prince if the arrow doesn't take him out, and make sure that he drinks his potion of healing. Wink, wink.
Wait, what about the king?
The king.
Are there any Dolakan around that we notice speak common, by any chance?
You look to see two Dolakan that, based on your knowledge of the Dolakan culture, look familiar, that are likely the ones that speak common. They are... One sec. Where is it? You see three Dolakan that you're familiar with. One is Cherna the Bear Torola, who's known to be the male leader of the Dolakan nation. You see...
Which one's named Carl?
Yeah, no, none of them.
Wrong thing.
You see River Tirola, who's the female leader and the partner of Cherna. And then you see Mira Macera, advisor to the Tirolas. The Tirolas, the two. I just mentioned. And you
Toyota Corolla?
I was going to cast suggestion on one of.
you do see them standing around kind of just chatting with each other and with some of the other guests at the wedding now. Most of the wedding party has arrived at this point. So what'd you say, Isolde? What did you want to do?
I want to try to see if somebody will help me lure one of them away and try to cast suggestion on them discreetly. But I'll talk to. I mean, you're next to me and Divide is next to me, so I do say this to you, both of you.
Okay. And so what do you...
How do you want to lure them away? I mean, try the flask thing again, but it seems like they're pretty high up there, people.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I don't... Is it... It doesn't say in the description, but casting suggestion, is it, like, does it make it obvious that I casted it?
Let me see. Not familiar with suggestion.
You have it up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is it verbal?
It needs verbal and material. You need a snake's tongue, either a bit of honeycomb or a drop of sweet oil, which I would say you have the components with you.
She has the snake's tongue in her mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, it doesn't say it. Usually they would explicitly say, like, a target is aware that you cast friends afterwards and becomes hostile to you. But this does not say that because it's, a higher level thing. So yeah, I think that's the difference between like friends versus suggestion. Suggestion is safer, right? Like
They just think it's a whim.
I want to try to suggest to one of them that seems maybe like the stupidest one. I don't know if I can, but that they should go kill the Astra king, the father of the Astra prince.
She going off script, yo?
Right, right when they are
Wow.
at the altar after the prince gets shot.
It's gonna be a big fucking roll, man.
You
You're
see
gonna,
that?
you're gonna suggest after
Yeah.
the prince gets shot.
It's
Giving
like-
them vital information.
Like that's not gonna be an alarming thought by itself, right?
It says
We
that
all have
they-
intrusive thoughts sometimes.
It says if it fails, there's no, like, I mean, it's just that they don't do it. It doesn't mean they know that you tried to do it or anything like that.
wow.
Oh,
Dress, yeah.
you are fucking.
We
You
are
thought
living
it
our
was gonna
best
be
life
me.
today, guys.
I'll
You thought it
dress
was going to be me going off the rails. It wasn't.
Still gonna be.
It still is.
Oh man,
But
I don't know.
I read it thoroughly, making sure that they, like, if it fails, what are the consequences? It doesn't say there are any consequences, and it doesn't say that
Well,
they know you cast the
yeah.
spell. It just says when on the failed that they don't do it. But on a success, it will last up to 8 hours until they, or it will end after they complete the task.
What did you say to which Dolican are you trying to influence? So there's the male and female leaders who are partners, and then there's also the kind of assistant to the two.
Probably the assistant. I want to go for somebody that doesn't look as important, or maybe just looks kind of the
Easily influenced.
yeah,
Okay. All right.
or on the wisdom. Hopefully,
Mhm.
So on my end, I have to make a wisdom saving throw.
yes,
So,
Shit.
of 13.
Wait. Can I?
Yes, please. Whatever it is, yes.
do you know what she's doing? Did she say
I
it?
think she's going off
Yes,
script.
no, I told you. You're right
Oh.
next to me. I told you.
If you when I was,
We are right next to them.
I told you, and I told Davida.
I
King
could.
and the Queen have heard us talking about it, so we're good.
I don't know. That's a heavy thing to do, to bestow a curse on someone just before, like. Let me check.
Fucking incredible.
Like I could give them disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws with a given ability score. Okay. But it's touch though. I have to touch them.
Okay. Do you try to go up and touch them?
Hand him something and then accidentally graze hands.
You want a wedding program? I found a
Okay.
wedding
Yeah.
program.
All right. I'll do it. I'll just go up. Just a light tap on the shoulder. I guess I'm a little bit short, so it would be like a light tap on like the
Back of their knee.
on the arm or something. But doing that, it's just
The ceremony is going to begin shortly. Please get ready to find your seats.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yep.
So
do a
fucking
do a
good.
deception check for me.
So good.
deception.
Yeah.
Okay, dirty 20.
All right. The Dolican looks over at you and just nods. And then you have, so what is it's disadvantage
So
on the roll?
Have pretty much permanently until they get removed. They have disadvantage on, is it wisdom?
Wait, but do we want her to have disadvantage because
Yeah, on making the save.
on making the save, but if it succeeds, we want her to succeed in the task.
it's-
But
No,
okay.
it's only on wisdom.
It's just saves.
Wisdom saves.
Okay.
And wisdom saves.
Much better chance of
Okay, sorry.
success.
Yep, I'll sorry for all the meta.
Okay, no, it's okay. So yeah, I impose so from now on, okay, that creature has to succeed on wisdom save. Actually, they have to make a wisdom save for the curse first, as I touched.
For the curse, as
Yeah.
you touch. A wisdom save for the curse itself. Okay.
Curse.
Okay, 18.
Fuck, that beats it. So never mind.
Okay. All right. So
That
just
was at
normal.
disadvantage?
Maybe it got the
Well,
good
this wouldn't have been disadvantage, right? This is to see if it
Oh,
actually.
Right.
Yeah.
right.
Now
Yep.
there's a straight roll now for hers.
Okay. As you make suggestion, What did you say to her exactly?
I don't have.
What's that?
I don't have to talk to her because it's a hunting.
No, what you got to issue a command
Yeah.
It's
Kinda
like
like-
that's right.
verbal.
in the ear or something
I-
like that she hears.
I said, you should kill the Astra king, the father of the Astra prince, during the ceremony.
Or
I'm not-
after the vows.
To be
like-
clear, like you have to be able to say this around all these people without anybody hearing you.
It says 30 feet.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a 30 range?
Yeah, it's 30-foot range. I don't have to be in melee range. I don't have to tell her.
Oh, perfect.
It's like almost like a magical voice, like Voldemort parcel tonguing.
I could whisper it.
She's totally like hissing it across the room.
Yeah. Okay. All right. It carries across the room and enters the ears of the Mira Masara, and she kind of looks around and blinks a little bit as if she's hearing something, a voice in her head she's never heard before. I swear to God, nat 20 on her wisdom save.
Would have been great if I made mine. Fuck.
She looks around and kind of blinks and shakes off the thought, and thinks to herself, weird thoughts I'm having today.
Shut.
That was a very good try, though.
Like, cost 2.
I'm so disappointed. That was gonna be fucking epic.
Yeah.
Man.
That would have been really cool. It was an awesome
Yeah.
idea.
All right. Who else is doing what? Divida, what are you doing?
We should probably scout out where we're gonna be. Flarpy, are you going ranged or like close up?
I can cast, well, because I can cast invisibility at will. I can probably go close up if needed, and then I can like lurk underneath the altar or something, and then just cast a bomb if I need to, like whatever
Right,
would
so-
be.
I think you and I should probably be on opposite sides near the altar, like at guard post, so we can tidy up if it doesn't go perfectly. But
Yeah.
does one of us need to like arrest Isolde?
I'm not in a uniform, a Lacan uniform.
What are you gonna be doing?
oh,
Are you,
bullets.
you're not sniping? You're gonna be a guard?
She was trying to get the.
I don't know what else I can do.
Well,
You're a utility player.
Russell,
Another guard on floor.
you have like a.
why don't you follow through on getting a Dolican uniform and get up close to the king, and then I'll finish him off with a healing potion. What do you mean gross? You're gross.
Or maybe you could give well, no, that might be risky. Giving the healing potion to Adullah Khan, saying, hey, if anything happens to the king, give this healing potion to him just in case.
Yeah, maybe.
Do we have another decoy one we could use? Decoy bottle? We have a lot of cyanide.
Yeah, I got trinkets aplenty, so we could whip up another one. All right, yeah, I'll take a couple minutes to whip up another healing potion looking cyanide. This one not invisibility, just a cyanide looking healing potion.
Cyanide cocktail. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So you have the time. At this point, the crowds that have gathered to celebrate the wedding are starting to take their seats and lining kind of the aisles for the Astra Prince and Princess Selena to walk down the aisle. Things are starting to simmer down a little bit.
Okay, do we take our positions? Because I have never felt more ready for a job.
I'm gonna sneak off a little bit and then cast invisibility on myself.
So you could steal a uniform for me.
Because while you attack someone or something like that, the invisibility goes away.
Okay, all right, I got this. I'll start skulking around the Dolican. Are they all like super proper, or any of them like look like they're going out for a smoke?
They are super proper. doesn't look like any of them smoke. They look like they are a warrior culture, and they are standing here, backs as straight as boards, with their spears just standing at the ready.
No wonder the Emperor wants to go to war with the Jews.
I eye him up. I try and find one on the end, like, kind of apart from the rest, and I'll be like, hey, bro, you want to spar?
He looks over at you, looks back, and does not acknowledge you.
Rightfully so.
It's all right. Probably because you think I'll lose. It's all right. No worries. Nothing.
He looks over at your hand and then just looks back towards the procession standing guard.
I'm out of ideas. Well,
Functions seem to work. Maybe, I don't know. I think we're wasting time on it. Let's just.
okay.
Okay. So at this point, you hear things kind of simmer down even further as at the beginning of the aisle, Princess Selena steps forward with Emperor Salinor. She is dressed in this all kind of black and blue dress. Blue. It looks like the blue is kind of the color of the ocean, maybe to represent the Astra race, and black to represent the black heart of the Salinor family. So they arrive there at the. Give me one sec. Let me fix the music here.
Yeah, it's kind of giving me like Mario 64 vibes in the castle.
I know. One sec. You guys want to take a 5-minute break here real quick?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's figure out the rest of the plan.
Yeah? Cool. All right. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Hey, welcome back. If you stuck around, thank
Hey.
you for sticking around. We're so glad to have you back. Real quick before we jump in, thank you so much, our friend WWS, for making a huge contribution to the Trevor project, the
Thank
fundraiser we're running. So thank you, we love you. Thanks for dropping by.
Thank y'all.
And anyone else who is interested in chipping in to our charity fundraiser for the Trevor project, I'm going to put that in the chat right now. Okay, let's play D&D.
Cool. All right. So the ceremony has begun. I don't know why the music keeps shutting off. I'm sorry. The ceremony has begun as Princess Selena and the Astra prince make their way down the aisle towards the chamberlain of the castle. The music plays, and people stand as they make their way down the aisle. And Chamberlain beckons them both forward. And you guys are all kind of a little bit further away, so it's kind of hard to hear exactly maybe what's being said, but you just hear hushed whispers among the crowd as the Chamberlain announces starts reading the vows and the rights to the Suma Prince and Princess Selena. So what do you guys do?
The vows are being read right now?
Well, he's just going through formalities, is what I meant. He's in typical Dervos wedding fashion, combined with Suma. It's going to take, or combined with Asha, it's going to take a little bit. Yep.
Before
Have the guests been seated?
The guests are, yeah, they're all seated. They're now watching the wedding unfold.
Okay. Well, we would have taken our positions before that happened, I hope.
I thought you already did. Okay. Yeah.
one other thing, I guess before I would have gone invisible, would I have been able to can I just do quick detect magic, just to see if there's any other unexpected things happening in the area?
Yeah. So you cast detect magic. You don't sense any magic in this area. What's the range on it?
The range on detect magic is theater of the mind, blah, 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 30 feet sphere on self.
Okay. Yeah, you don't detect any magic.
Okay.
Aside from the magic that
Pass without a trace.
that Opal has cast. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll go invisible.
They're called battlements, the little squares on top of the castle. I'm actively trying to hide in between the battlements.
We all knew that.
We all knew that.
It's the first part you draw with a crayon when you're a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you have all taken your positions successfully. What do you do?
Waiting for the prince to start speaking his vows.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Divide is going to make sure she has eye contact with, like, everyone in the parapets and the battlements, and also with Isolde and Flarp on the ground. So we are...
I'm kind of... So from where Opal and I are, I'm trying to shield her from view. Because
And I passed without a trace up, so...
Because she's going to be pulling out a fucking bow and arrow at some point, right? So...
Yeah, that's what hiding between the battlements are for.
Yeah, if
and
the battlements,
being encased in shadows.
Yeah, but there's also, so that's my guard post that I've taken.
Yes.
And
it's like, I am standing here totally covering it.
Yes.
Nothing to see.
Nothing is going on up here at all. Nothing of interest. Yep. And the nearest skull boots are 50 feet away, one in either direction?
Yes, correct. Yep. Kind of to the left and the right of you.
Got it.
Yep.
I'm going to position myself in a place where there is a Dolacan that's kind of close, that I would see as maybe rushing to go help if something happened, but also where I can see Opal to know when to cast Hypnotize.
Okay. So yeah, make an investigation check for me.
Investigation 17.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to find a pretty good spot next to one Dolacan dressed in all red, standing there firmly. That also has a good view of Opal, as you see her standing up there with Multi, as the Chamberlain continues his vows, his rituals.
Okay. And I would assume, Devada, you gave me the other poisoned healing potion.
I did. So yours is a healing potion of poison, and mine is a healing potion of poison and invisibility.
Okay.
And yeah, so Divide is going to take what looks like an official guard post wherever Flarp and Isold told her to stand, but probably like on the far side of the altar. Like, the altar's in the middle, Divide is on one side, and Flarp is on the opposite side, so like bride side, groom side. And as she's just waiting for things to start, she kind of like goes in her pocket and she finds the parchment that was slipped in earlier. And thinking back, like, can she, I don't know, with any kind of like quiet clarity, does she think she knows who it's from if she tries again? Is that allowed?
You can make another intelligence check for me.
Thank you.
You rack your brain on this one.
As you have, okay.
Yeah, her tongue sticking out. 17.
Yeah, you can think of maybe a few people that may be associated with this wedding. It might be from. For one, there is a individual by the last name of Amcrest, associated with the Otho House. You're familiar with this person as he's known to be the Viscount to Viorna.
So I think it's likely from someone from the House of Amcrest.
From the Otho House, yeah.
Right. Do I trust that person? Do I have a relationship with that person?
No, you find it really odd that they would have any level of communication with you.
Do I see them at the wedding?
Yeah, oh yeah, they're here. You see them. As you look around, you see them sitting, watching the ceremony unfold.
Any chance they're near like the end of a row, or are they like tucked in the middle where you couldn't get to them?
They're tucked in the middle. They're kind of maybe about halfway back.
All right. Well, as things unfold, I just kind of keep an eye on them, I guess, as well as everything else going on.
All right. Isolde, so you found your way next to a Dolacan who, it seems like unlike the rest of the Dolacan, do a perception check for me.
21.
Okay. This Dolacan is a little bit shiftier.
Shifty.
While the rest of the Dolacan guards are standing around rather still, this one, for any other race or for any other guard, it'd probably be imperceptible. But he seems to fidget a little bit more, while the rest of the Dolacan are almost ninja still, if you will.
Do I know what that means?
Seems odd. You notice it.
I just turn and say, hi.
Turns his head slightly and looks at you, kind of side-eyed, only eyes showing, mask covering his face. Turns back and looks straight forward.
I sense that he understood common.
Um,
Or maybe I say your
That's
fly.
pretty universal.
I know, I'll say your fly is down.
do a perception check, please.
Oh, not very good.
You're rolling a. Wait, is that a d12 or?
No, it's
No,
just,
it's a 12. Okay.
Oh, it's better than I thought it was. I thought it was a 2. It's a 12. It's 14.
You can't discern if he understood you or not. Maybe he understands common, maybe not.
Okay.
Can I? So while I'm invisible and everything, and I'm looking around at the wedding, the thought crosses my mind. Do I perceive any possible threat to Princess Selena in the middle of this?
As you're just kind of looking around, do a perception check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. You perceive the same thing as Isolde. It looks like there's a few Dolacan standing throughout this area where the reception's taking place that look just slightly shifty. Like they're moving just a little bit. A little
Okay.
bit uneasy.
I'm going to,
Oh.
while invisible,
Okay.
I was going to say, I'm going to try to step close enough to the altar to be able to dive if necessary, sort of Secret Service. You know, if I see someone firing a shot from somewhere other than where Opal is.
Okay. All right.
Ain't
So
getting paid for that.
you ready yourself. All right.
And I'm going to cast Suggestion on this guard for the same thing that I tried to do with the other guard. I have it twice. I have the spell twice. I don't know why, but
Okay. What level spell is it?
it is second level.
All right. So you cast. What do you say to him?
I say the same thing I said to the first one I cast it to on.
Okay. All right. So he's gonna make a Wisdom save, right?
Yep.
So he's 16.
Okay.
What's your save? Oh, yeah, no.
13.
Damn.
Okay.
Check. You have it. Wait, did you take it as part of your class? Because you also have his racial ability, and one might have a better save than the other.
Yeah, check.
They both have 13. I looked at them.
Oh.
Unfortunately. Yeah. But it is race. Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Okay. So he kind of looks shiftily around and looks over at you again, and then turns back his eyes towards the ceremony.
Yeah.
All right. Before I move down to Opal, anybody else doing anything else? No? Okay. All right. So moving to you, Opal and Multi. What are you guys doing? The Princess Selena is currently saying her vows.
I'm waiting for him to say his vows.
She finishes, and with what is standard tradition in Deravos, takes her hand to her head and bows her head down, and lifts it up, and the Ashtra Prince, whose name is Kona Tugdar, Kona, begins to speak his vows. Some in kind of ancient traditional Austravian, and bouncing back and forth between that and common.
I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Okay. So that begins now, so 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
They do get to make saves, though, I believe.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Yes, thank you.
So everyone within this?
In a 30-foot cube.
30-foot cube.
Everyone.
That's so many
fuck.
people.
What
Everyone's
type,
30-foot cube.
Fuck. Includes
I
me.
told you guys.
what type of save is it?
Yeah.
It is a
Yeah.
Wisdom, I think. Yeah, Wisdom.
I would have
Okay.
stood wherever Isold told me to stand, so.
All right. I'm rolling 5d20, and whichever
Smart,
is successful is the percentage of people that are affected. Okay. So what's the DC on this? Here, I'll just tell you. Hold on. All right. 1, 4, 9, 9, 16.
Only one succeeds.
Only one succeeds. And I would say these are probably the people back towards the back of the ceremony.
It'd be Flarp that succeeds. Or you have to roll for you.
80% of them fail.
Yeah.
Really?
But does that also include you guys, though?
It's anyone.
You were well out of that range. We're up high.
It's
We're
30-foot range, so the only one in range was Flarp.
It's Flarp. It's a 30-foot range. Okay, so the people in the back are not, and Flarp is, unfortunately.
Well, unless he makes a
I rolled
save.
an 11.
Damn.
You made a check and not a save. What's your modifier on saves?
Wait, save. Sorry, save. Wisdom is +4. Yes, so that would have been okay. So cool. That would have been a 14.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you for remembering the difference between checks and saves.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Farb looks and says like,
Oh, that's pretty.
All right.
Eyes on the prize.
So 80% of the crowd, almost everyone, is currently hypnotized. What do you do?
I'm
I
waiting
take a
for.
shot.
time to take a
Take
shot.
a shot. All right, going to take a shot with the poison arrow.
Can she do
Alright.
it with advantage since I cast that spell and they're not moving?
Oh yeah, what are they incapacitated now?
They have a speed of 0. They cannot move.
like surprise round and everything, and
So wait, is that are they
That's
incapacitated? Or do they
incapacitated,
just have the, okay.
They're incapacitated.
Do you get advantage on incapacitated?
I could tell you real quick. Hold
And
on.
surprise round, right?
Can't take actions or reactions.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything as far as technically helping somebody.
They can't move.
but would you say this is a sneak attack, like a surprise round?
Yeah, it's definitely a sneak attack. It's a surprise round. Yeah.
Alright, so would you say I have an advantage or no? No, probably not.
No, just a regular shot.
Yeah,
Nothing's
alright.
giving you advantage specifically.
Alright, and as my bonus action, I will cast Zephyr Strike, which is what lets me move fast and does some extra damage if it hits.
Okay.
Come on.
So you move fast. You pull out the arrow really
Nat
fast.
1. It's okay. I reload. I fire again.
Okay. So one flies off.
16.
Okay. So as the first arrow misses, Devita, you immediately feel a hand around your mouth from behind, pulls you back into the corners of the darkened corners of kind of the stone overhangs. You suddenly see movement as the Dolakan kind of surrounding them start to move. Your second shot goes off. As the first one misses, the second shot immediately makes a beeline straight for the Astra Prince Kona, and it just deep sunk straight into his chest. Thunk.
Right.
As he's holding Princess Selena's hands, he looks down and coughs up blood.
How much does
Go ahead.
the poison arrow do?
I think it's one.
Like, what poison damage does it do?
Poison. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, let's just say 1d4. Yep, 1d4 poison.
So I do 8 piercing, 5 force, and 3 poison.
Okay. All right. So that is how much was that? So is that 13 total? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
16 total.
16 total. Okay. All right.
Not my bad.
Yeah. As the arrow sinks into his chest, coughing up blood.
Oh shit! Wait. Once before the spell end, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack. Can I roll one more d20 for that first hit?
See if you get a 20 or something. Oh, for the first hit.
Yeah, for the first hit that I missed.
Yeah. Go for it.
Come on, babe, it's a fucking 20! All right, so
A nat 20.
yeah,
Yeah,
20.
I saw it. I saw the whole thing.
So it's gonna. So
We're cheering someone a
Holy
Rudy
shit.
on his wedding day.
all right. So okay, here we go.
Explodes.
Right. So we're gonna double. So the Zephyr Strike is doubled, so it's another 7 damage.
Jesus.
The poison is doubled. That is another 2 damage.
Oh, okay.
The initial attack should have been doubled, so that is fucking hell. Just a D.
Stop. He's already dead.
He's already dead.
Another 6 damage,
shit.
plus the fact that this extra attack actually landed makes it a total of another 13 damage,
Holy
baby!
Holy
Before
shit.
damage.
That was
Holy shit.
Wow.
He's squishy, right? I mean,
Mike already started saying as the arrow hits, which is like
he was
DM
probably
talk for
already
like.
dead.
I know.
Yeah, a double.
Yeah. Yep. So this music is terrible. So as the first arrow flies through, just lands directly in his forehead, just splitting his scalp from top of scalp down to his nose. Part of his scalp just kind of falls to the side. The
Oh,
second arrow
God.
immediately just straight into the chest of
Double tap.
this Astra prince. And Princess Selena screams. With this, Devita, you've been pulled back. Several of the Dolakan jump forward and take their spears and throw them. 3 spears are thrown immediately at Princess Selena.
Oh, fuck.
Flarp readied an action for that.
I did.
You did. All right. Oh,
Here.
shit.
We're burying Flarp, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't cast anything on Flarp, right?
No, I should be. First off, let me fix this because I should be at full HP because of that long rest we did. Let me do that first.
So I want to cast Stone Skin on Flarp if I can.
What does that do?
It gives him extra
AC.
AC.
AC? Okay, yeah, you can do that.
I'm invisible though.
Can you-
I don't have to see
And
you.
I told no one about my last moment thought.
Yeah.
That's true.
You don't want it.
Yeah.
yeah,
I would love to
Yeah.
have it, but I'm also.
That's kind of unfair.
Yeah, he didn't know, or he didn't tell us that he was going to do it. So
It's a willing creature. So, but yeah, you're invisible. So
That also says it's touch. So you.
it is touch.
Yeah. So
But yeah, no.
appreciate it, but just reach your hand. Here you go.
So what are you doing, Flarp?
I'm diving in the way of the spears.
Okay. All right. So the spears come flying. You dive in front of them. You're able to block 2 of them. Make a acrobatics check for me. Let's see what you can actually intercept here.
Okay, 19.
All right, never
Oh my
mind.
God.
You're able to take all 3. As they,
Great, okay.
as
Kill off
they
that
pierce
voice.
through you.
Yeah,
Give me one
he's
sec.
doing us a favor.
You're invisible, right?
No, it's just this. Actually, I think I'm still. Let me check about invisibility, how that works. If you're hit while invisible. No, anything. The spell ends for a target if they attack or cast a spell. So I'm jumping in the way and getting hit with the spear. So the spear is just kind of like going thump in the air.
No
Yep.
one knows that he just like sacrificed himself for the princess.
I know.
Oh.
All right. So as all 3 of these spears impale you for 13 points of damage, to everybody else standing in the crowd, they're mesmerized and they can't move. They just see these patterns, but they also see these spears that come flying through the air, just stuck
Roughly
in midair. Yeah.
shape.
Yep. All right. So yeah, it's 13 damage. With this, several of the gold boots storm forward and pull out their swords and start to attack the Dolakan. Some of the Dolakan look kind of caught off guard a little bit, like they're not quite sure what's going on. At this point, I would say about a minute has passed as suddenly chaos erupts and nobody really understands what's going on.
Well,
I try to take out the king from this vantage point, man. Like,
yeah, before the minute was up, could I have at least turned around
Yeah.
to see who grabbed me and try and shake myself free?
Yeah. So you're being pulled further and further back away from what's going on here. So you try to turn around, you try to get out of this grasp.
Yeah, I want to know, like, I had a job to do, so who's taking me away from my post? Who is it? I want answers.
So let's do a contested strength check as you try to grapple with this person in one set.
On me, Divida. Would I have noticed?
Where were you in relation to Divida?
I was pretty close to
I
her
thought we were close.
because I was trying to stay out of the hypnotic pattern.
Okay.
I got an 8, so it's probably.
You got an 8. Okay. So I would say, one sec. Here we go. Oh, okay. So you're able to pull yourself out of the grasp of this person who's dragging you. Isolde, I would say you saw something out of the corner of your eye. Do a perception check for me.
Yeah.
Let's see how this goes.
19.
19. All right. Yeah, you definitely saw Divida being pulled away, but in the heat of the moment and everything going on, she's been pulled back a little bit, so you'd have to kind of go and find her. Divida, you pull yourself out and you look up, and who you see in front of you is someone that's kind of dressed in this garb, like a kind of a white with red lining on it. She goes, shh, shh, shh. Be very quiet. I'm here to help you. You need to get out now.
What? But my friends are back there. I can't leave them.
You need to leave them.
Why?
Don't be stupid. And she tries to grab onto your wrist and pull you further.
Everyone's always telling me. Like, I'll let her because I'm just really confused now. I'm like, did Multi send you?
And say, pulls you further, as kind of pulls you along as she makes you kind of make your way through the castle grounds.
Is this part? Are you with the Emperor? Like, are you? Did he tell you to come get me? Is this part of the plan? Is the plan changed?
No, my name is Nicole Clogfelper. Don't worry, I'm here to help you.
Okay. Like, you're gonna help me finish the job? And as I'm running, like a
No.
kid being let out of the mall.
Run! And she runs with you through the castle grounds if you follow her.
Okay. Can we stop for Multi? I start sprinting.
Okay. She turns. Shh. No, we need to go now.
But I love him. Okay, I'll catch up with him. I'm sure he'll be fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll find me.
Okay. All right. So back up to you. Follow Nikolai Klogfelper, Opal, and Molte. So you have the two guards that are to the left and right of you have noticed what's happened, that you lobbed an arrow off. What do you do? Are you going for the king now? You said, Opal?
Yeah, I'm going for the king and then I'm fucking bolting, man.
Yeah, you go for the king, and I'll fight them off as they start to close.
Okay. So you go for the Ostra king. Go to make one more shot.
Yeah. So, well, I can do 2 attacks. It's like, well,
Yeah.
so bonus action, I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike again because that shit slapped. Let me just make that attack roll at advantage, and let's hope for the best again. Come on, natural 20. That was not a natural 20, but that was a 23 to hit.
Oh wow. All right. Yeah. So that arrow definitely sinks in. As the Ostra Prince collapses, now foam coming from his mouth from the poison from the arrow, as Princess Selena screams at the dead at the invisible. Oh, I said you took damage. You're not invisible anymore.
What's that? Yeah, I'm invisible still.
You're still invisible, even though you took damage.
The spears that just stopped just a moment away from her.
Yeah. And she looks freaked out at the spears that just stopped midair in front of her, all Matrix style, and looks over at the body of the Ostra Prince and up at Emperor Salinor, who's standing over there, and he's looking around wide-eyed, like, what's going on? Your first shot then immediately whistles past Princess Selena, and hits the Ostra Prince, Prince's father, whose name is, just so you know, is
No, don't make it personal to the people you're killing. Don't
never name them.
It's fine.
No, let me know so that way we know who we're talking about next session.
Lobiasha
Right.
Tugnar.
17 points of damage.
17 points of damage.
For action.
All right. As he takes a shot in the shoulder and just falls to the ground, some of the guests who are with the Ostra race up and try to help him up off the ground.
Right. And I fire again. For 27 to hit.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
I told you I'm good at this.
Goodbye, future campaign.
We're the elite team, remember?
Gonna roll the damage.
All right, 10 plus.
She's still rolling.
You made us this, Michael.
11 damage.
Okay.
Fucking.
How do you want to do this?
Told you, we fucking Scooby-Doo this shit, baby. I'm telling you.
Let him go out the same way as his son, and then I'm gonna dip with my 120 feet of movement. Goodbye!
as the last arrow just jettisons through his neck and throat, splitting it open wide, the poison surging with the blood that's spurting out into his head, into his abdomen, spilling on the ground. Princess Selena screams. You bolt for it as the gold boots start to make their run towards you. Multi, what are you doing?
I'm feigning as if I didn't know what the fuck was going on, and she makes it out of my grasp, and I start chasing her as well.
Yep. As you do that, one of the Emperor Salinor looks up towards where the arrows came from. As soon as the third arrow goes off, he catches a very, very brief glimpse of you and your Dolinar. Yeah, and of you, Multi. And he goes, "Up there, get them!" and yells that to the gold boots as the gold boots all start to, as they're either battling the Dula Khan or some are chasing up towards you. So you run too, Multi?
Yeah, I'm running. I'm chasing after her, feigning as if I'm also sure, but in reality,
But I'm fast as fuck, boy.
You fast as fuck, boy. All right. And who else is still in the grassy area?
Oh, I'm slow as fuck. I got 25 feet run speed. I'm slow as fuck. Like,
You're dashing though, so you're going 50.
Okay, still, I'm way the fuck behind her though.
So I'll come back to you guys. So Isolde and Flarp, what are you doing?
I'm lying impaled in front of the altar.
Oh yeah, are you dead? Did you survive that?
I'm fine still.
Do you have invisibility?
I'm still invisible, but pulling the spears out a little bit.
Probably looks funny.
Yeah, like the spears just.
Is your blood still invisible if it comes out of you?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Do you time travel? Do you're close to him with you? I don't know.
I don't.
So as you pull these
The
spears
future would have
out
been
of
very
you,
different.
as you pull these spears out of you, Flarp and Isolde, what are you doing?
I would. You said I noticed that Divida was being pulled away, so I was trying to follow her. Or
Okay.
fine.
So you tried to follow her. So Flarp, let me start there and I'll come to you, to the rest of you. You hear a loud, regal female voice kind of echo across this ceremonial area where blood is starting to spill on the grass. And
Starting.
she says, "You, Emperor Salinor, you started this. You are not as coy as you believe. I have a traitor amongst you, among your nameless. We will have your daughter's blood, if not today, then another day." And you turn and you see that this voice is coming from person you're familiar with. It's Viorna Otho. As she's pointing to Emperor Salinor, and he looks over to Viorna, looks disgusted, and gestures to some of the gold boots to try to capture her. And she's going to make a run for it. As a couple of the Dolakan try to grab at Princess Selena.
Okay, so are they? Yeah, I'm gonna get to my feet and everything and be ready to. Are they running like straight line down the aisle?
The Dolakan, yeah, they're running kind of straight down the aisle towards Selena to try to capture her.
I wait until they're just about lined up in a perfect straight line.
You okay?
Lightning bolt straight down the aisle.
Go ahead. So yeah, go ahead and make. It's just a damage roll, right?
Yep. Well, wait, no, they can make it. Well, I'm invisible, so they're not going to see this coming. Aside from maybe feeling a little in the air, but it should be. One
Dex or
second.
something?
Yeah, it's a deck save.
Deck save. They have to beat a 14.
You're visible now.
Yeah, and audible.
Stop right there, motherfucker!
Fucking Donald Duck.
They failed.
What?
They failed.
All right, fucking right. So they take.
That's fireball damage, baby.
I love that. 30 points of damage.
Yo!
And
Zippity zap.
flammable objects in the area get ignited.
What's that?
Flammable objects in the area start.
them.
Like all the gauze and the chairs and the runners and flowers and shit.
Yeah.
Lightning streaks down the aisle, obliterating these two Dolakan, just body parts flying, their red robes erupting, all the chairs and all the decorations that are lying, and all the tables and everything just erupts in fire as pure chaos unfolds, with gold boots battling Dolakan, other guests of the wedding starting to flee, barreling towards the exit doors.
I just, holding my arm out and everything after casting the spell, turn my head back.
I'm sorry about your wedding, princess, but let's get the fuck out of here!
Grab her by her hand and just start.
Come with me if you want to live.
Oh my god, if only that could be the episode title. Let's get the fuck out of here!
Sorry about your wedding, but let's get the fuck out of here!
You,
So good, Matt. God. So good, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
So the Emperor sees this and sees you, and he's gesturing to some of the gold boots who are currently battled with the Dolakan, to also grab the rest of the nameless if they can. The others, there's more of them. Grab them all. There should be 5 of them. So go to make just make an athletics check for me as you try to run out with Princess Selena.
Okay, that'll look great.
We're disguised at least. We're hard to recognize.
And it's going to be contested. Yeah.
10. Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics. You're trying to run. Yeah.
Okay.
10.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah, they failed. So you're able to run past them. They're not able to grapple onto you. Kind of like you just made like the first down. You make your way. You pull Princess Selena outside of the castle. You make your way all the way through. So I'll go over to who wants up next. Isolde. So you followed this person that grabbed onto Divida, and you chased them. What did you do? Did you chase them all the way out, or?
Yeah, I think she's being abducted, so I'm gonna try to set her free.
Okay. All right.
Let me see. How do I see her, or am I still trying to like find her?
Make a perception check, please.
20. Dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah. So you definitely see Divida running with this female human near the castle gates, running outside.
All right, I'm going to cast Witch Bolt at the person dragging her away.
Okay.
Oh, that's not very good. 10.
10. Okay. And what is that, an attack roll?
Yep.
Yep. So that fails. So it misses. Kind of crashes into the stone walls of the castle.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep pursuing, I guess.
Okay. So Multi, you are you're trying to make your way out of the castle. So same with you, kind of a chase, a contested athletics check. If you want to make an athletics check for me.
$16.
Okay. They also fail. You're successful as you're able to outrun the gold boots that are currently chasing after you. You make your way down the castle steps, out towards the exit to the castle as well. Opal, I would say you had 120 feet gain on everyone. So go to make an athletics check as these gold boots are starting to surround you, but do it with advantage because you're so far.
Before I do that, can I fire off a shot or two at the people that are following Flarp and the princess? I have
Yes.
600-foot range, so hopefully I'm within 600 feet.
So you're lobbing off a couple poison arrows again?
Yeah, so I'm assuming I'm more than 120 feet away, but I'm going to use Zephyr Strikes, so the advantage and disadvantage will cancel out and just a flat roll.
Just a normal one? Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
whoever's closest to them, I'm just going to turn around and be like, bing, bing, and then keep running.
And you can make 2 shots, so go ahead.
So the first one's going to be regular. So the first one's going to be 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
While skateboarding down the stairs on the shield. Yeah.
12 plus 4. So 16 for the first one.
Okay, he takes a solid hit. He kind of stops in his stance where he's running. He's now limping as the arrow hits him in the leg.
All right. And then disadvantage for the next one because Zephyr Strike only does one thing. But the next one that's pursuing, I'm going to try to take a little shotty shot at that boy. Also a 19.
All right, that also hits.
That is max damage for 13 plus a d4 is 15 total damage on the second one.
You hit both their knees. So one arrow through the one's left knee, the other one through the other one's right knee.
They got married?
Yeah. They stopped running and they're kind of limping now, and they're looking at each other and looking down at their knees, and they look back over towards you.
That grants me 60 feet of movement, so I am just being like, goodbye now. That's between the rest of the nameless and God.
Yep. All right.
She's Looney Tunes in it out of here.
Yeah. Like the sound Scooby-Doo makes when he runs, or the...
There's an opal-shaped cloud of dust left behind.
Okay. All right. Anybody else do anything in particular, or you're all just running out of the grounds? I think everybody was able to successfully get down there.
I mean, on a meta level, I'm just sad that we're
Not
going
to
to
the
be
front.
characters.
Yeah.
But
Hey, there could be another interlude and like
You know what we should have
Not
done?
over yet.
We should
20
have,
episodes.
we should have agreed to lay low for like 9 hours and then meet somewhere. We kind of fucked that up.
We know,
headquarters.
we know the drill. We've had jobs before.
Yeah.
So where are you guys going as soon as you run out of the castle?
I'm being
What's your
led.
escape route?
Away.
So. You guys go
for
first.
at least 24 to 48 hours.
I'm heading down the tiers. Like,
Going to Mexico.
So, what'd you say, Isolde?
I'm following Divida.
Divide is still. And I would say the rest of you see Isolde up ahead of you as well. So there's like a long train of you spread several hundred feet apart from each other. This person that's leading you, the Nicloy Clogfelper, leads you down the path that you're familiar with where the assassin attacked you 2 sessions ago, and leads you down to the little rowboat down there. Here, get in. You need to go. You need to go. Now.
What about you? Why
Don't worry about me.
What's so special about me? Why do I have to leave my friends?
She sighs and she looks down. You are very loved. Now go.
Okay. Like, I guess this is the new plan. Just get in the rowboat.
I'll tell Multi you're okay.
Thanks.
Now go.
Oh, and my sister. Oh, and
Your
her
sister.
and her snake. I start rowing.
The rest of you get down there as Nicloy is standing there, pushing Divida off into the river. What do you guys do?
What the fuck's going on?
You're all there.
seems like it's as good of escape plan as any. Let's go.
Yep, let's go, baby.
Am I there too with the princess, or where am I?
It's already out in the river.
Oh, fuck, you got the princess.
Oh yeah, you're the princess.
Fucking leave her ass.
I forgot about that. She stops and like pulls her hand. Where are you taking me? What is this? This is insane.
You're safe now. Get the fuck out of here.
70 red-robed bastards who all want to fucking kill you right now. I think get the hell out of here. I don't know what your dad is up to, but he's up to something.
Tell Salinor who saved you. Fuck off.
Did you steal the princess?
I did not steal the princess. I saved the princess. Just word choices. So important. Listen.
I was going to say you're brilliant, but now I don't know.
Listen, we're trying to keep her safe. First of all, Princess Selena, are you okay?
Fine. I need to go back.
I'm not so sure that's a good idea right now until they kill all the other Dodecon. But once they're all dead, then, yeah, you can probably go back then.
Am I supposed to just wait here?
No, I'm not. Very open. There's this place is full of assassins.
Yeah.
Trust me, we just killed one the other day. But
You should come with us until
get in the boat.
you're-
We'll bring you back to safety. Sorry?
Oh.
Sorry?
I'm sorry.
You
I'm sorry.
Oh,
You go. You go.
The two of you make persuasion checks. Princess Selena finds this incredibly adorable, so she's gonna take the higher of the two. We'll consider this advantage.
Meanwhile, I'm
22.
screaming, fuck off!
I got 7.
So 22.
Okay.
I kind of like
22. Make an intimidation check, Multi. As you tell her, fuck off. See which is more powerful.
8.
All right.
Well, listen
She-
to him. He's a fucking asshole, but just get in the boat. We'll take you. Come on.
You see the sudden glint in her eye of something she's never experienced before. A feeling of freedom?
Fuck.
A feeling of adventure? She gives a little smirk and she looks out at the boat and she looks back to you and smiles and nods and she runs out into the river with her big wedding dress bobbing in the loud water river as she tries to make her way towards the boat.
Should we have told her to take that off first?
We should.
Eleanor's not gonna fucking like this.
She looks back, "Oh, you come in."
Oh, yes.
Okay. And we dive in. I guess.
I'm going in.
All right. So you all, the river's not crazy, not anything crazy, but you all dive into the water after
big is this
Divide.
Can I summon some snakes to make like a circle around us to make sure we're safe? I don't know.
I think we got fucking Princess Vespa in tow right now.
Yes.
It's
a
like
cross
those
between that
nets
and, like,
they have in Australia to keep like the box jellyfish out, but it's just snakes.
Got her trunk with giant fucking hairdryer in it, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like when Rapunzel finally leaves the tower, we've got that.
Princess Vespa crossed with Rapunzel. That's
I've
exactly
got
what
a
the fuck it
dream.
is.
You've
I'm
got a
serious.
dream. God damn it.
will
I
my
don't know
life
how
begin?
they tested.
Looks true.
Stab you and then I'll cut out your little spleen.
All right.
Sure.
So
What?
as you guys are swimming towards the boat that Davida is in, Nicloir Clogfelper is looking out from the bank, just looking kind of bewildered, and then starts to walk back up towards the castle. Several of the goat boots are now looking out over the bridge way up high above that connects kind of the Castle Green area to the main castle proper, and they take several shots at you as you swim towards.
The gold boots are shooting at gold boots?
Oh yeah, good point. You guys are still disguised. Well,
Except for me,
yeah, except for
to
you.
be fair.
I would say they find it incredibly odd. I don't know. You guys are disguised, but Emperor
Would they come
Salazar
in
does
vents?
know.
Does the spirit come wash
And they
up
see
in
the
water?
fucking
Important
princess, by the
question.
way, with
Yeah.
us, who they would not want to risk hitting.
Yeah. As shots are fired off, one shot is taken at Nicloir Clogfelper.
No.
No,
I
my
swear,
new
to fucking
friend.
God, I swear to fucking God, nat 20.
No.
Ah! My heart will go off.
I'll send that to you.
All these
Oh,
nice
man.
people.
As
Shit is
the
messy.
arrows whistle through the air, through the chest of Nicloir Clogfelper, she falls to the ground, coughing up blood. Another arrow comes whistling down towards you, Opal. 3. I assume that doesn't hit.
That's a hard miss.
And a third one comes flying towards you.
How far are we from?
4.
Yeah, that's a hard miss as well.
How far are we from Opal now?
You are right up on from Opal.
Not Opal, sorry. Nicloir.
You're all basically at the little ship now. So you all can kind of climb up in there, and you're starting to make your way down the river. At this point, so do you guys pull yourselves up in the boat?
Guys, we didn't even get the money. What the hell?
We got out with our lives. I pull myself up into the boat, and I pull out a potion of healing, and I throw it in the direction of boy.
Okay.
We're like,
Oh,
we're not gonna catch that
Arrow
shit.
can just blink there. Just give it to Arrow.
Oh, great.
You're evil.
Do you,
Yeah,
you throw
but
it?
we're
or you-
opportunistic evil. We're not like just evil to be dicks.
Someone helps us, we'll help them. Why not?
Yeah.
You don't know this person. None of you guys know this person.
I mean, I know they saved your life and gave you a boat.
We don't know.
I
Do
give,
you?
I give 2 healing potions to get it.
Okay. So what do you throw those healing potions?
I give him to, what was your dog's name?
Arrow, the blink
Arrow. Give him
dog.
the Arrow.
And blinks into existence, standing next
to
to
Koi.
and places the healing potions there. And she kind of, you see her just slowly move and her hand reach out for the healing potion. And it looks like she kind of moves and sits up a little bit. It looks like she might be okay.
Alright, I need to see if Arrow recharges his blinks, or else we're not good here. He did. We're fine. He can blink back next turn.
All right, he blinks back as some of the gold boots come down and grab Nicloir Clogfelper by her shoulders and drag her up this kind of dirt path back up towards the castle.
We've done all we can. Let's go.
Okay.
Being portcullis again, I swear.
You guys are making your way away from the castle now,
Yeah.
east
Thank
towards
God.
east towards through the city and towards the Siren Ocean, towards the village of Loudwater.
Yeah.
Which would take a long time to get there. You're in a little dinghy boat. So
You know,
As long as it takes.
tell you what, we get there, there's this place called the Hefty Fort. It's
You know the owner?
my treat.
Can I try to cast Witch Bolt on the stone wall? Just because I'm mad.
yeah, at this which stone wall? Just at the castle, basically in general.
Yeah.
In general, at the castle. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Against AC, what's the AC of a wall?
Yay!
I swear, if you
24.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
It's not bad.
Less than that.
For sure, that hits. Massive witch bolt at the wall as parts of the wall crumbles, and you see the bit of the building structure that it was supporting also collapse as some Dolakan and gold boots fall as well. Apparently, some of the land supporting the castle structure falling away. You see these stones and a few Dolakan and gold boots fall into the Loudwater River.
You're really bad at Jenga. Really good at that.
I lean over and like grab onto the divide and hug as hard as I can.
Wait, did you catch me? Did you guys catch up to me?
They caught up to the boat.
We're on the boat.
Yeah.
We're on the boat now.
They caught up to the boat.
I think we are. Please.
Did you guys climb into the boat? Yeah, just tell me what you did.
Yeah, we're on the boat. We're on the boat, because that's how Arrow, I gave the healing potions to Arrow blinked over, blinked
Oh,
back.
you got into my boat.
Yes,
You're okay.
with the princess.
Hello.
Hi, you're okay? I'm glad you're.
I'm okay.
Let's
Are
go.
you okay?
Yes, let's fucking get it.
That wedding was
Hello?
nice. We should get married.
Okay, let's go.
Can all 6 of us plus a dog fit in this boat?
You did before.
Nice.
Yeah, it
Must-
barely fits you. It's a little you know,
Yeah.
a little
Wibbly
rickety.
wobbly.
Get the fuck down, princess.
Divida's already like, well, she was already rowing anyway as you guys climb in, like, come on, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 1 seat in the front, two, and then 1 seat in the back. So,
Oh, crowded.
Can I have a fake healing potion, please?
What?
The one that kills you?
Yeah, the fake healing potion.
Why?
Because I'm going to write poison on it, just in case you forget.
Oh, it's a good idea.
Smart. Okay, I like that.
What happened back there? And I like don't give it to you.
Princess Selena's like, I would like to know as well. That was thrilling.
I give kind of like a hard glare at Opal.
So, did you like love that guy, or?
Yes, I loved him. We were to be wed.
Oh.
So it wasn't forced?
No, it wasn't forced. I loved his power, his wealth. It would have made our empire great.
Oh, well, that's...
Okay, that's different. I
Would-
think there was more than one fake Dolakan there today.
Huge tracts of land.
What do you mean if more than one fake Dolakan?
You were attacked by Dolakan. They wouldn't do this.
But they did, and I saw them. They're battling my gold boots currently.
What about this one right here? Do you think this is a Dolakan?
She looks over at you, Opal.
As one of my ears have like unstuck with the spirit glue because I was in the water. It's all like clumped and
Yeah.
nasty.
I think I see what this one here has done.
There's more than one.
There.
I guess. Why do we have a princess in the boat?
I would like to know that too.
That's a great question.
Why is she one of us now? Did you join?
So, funny story.
Why
Is
are you
there-
bleeding, Flarp? Oh my god, there's like 3 holes in your body.
About that. You ever, like, you have an idea of what you're gonna do today, and then, suddenly just a thought crosses your mind, and then,
Yes.
oh, that could possibly happen, and then you go and do it, and then you end up getting impaled by 3 spears at a wedding jumping in front of a princess. That ever happen to you?
You need a.
Does it happen to me?
Do you need a healing potion?
Not the poison one, yes.
Oh right, I don't have any healing potions.
Thank you.
And what? Okay, so why do we have a princess?
Oh,
I think she was gonna be murdered, right? That's why we have a princess?
Yeah.
princess story about a couple
We saved her for Salamor, effectively.
Why do we still have her? No offense, your lordship.
Untaken.
I think the correct title is Majesty, but that's okay.
I told her to fuck off, but she wouldn't go, so here we are.
You just tell princess to fuck off, babe.
You can't tell a princess to
She's
fuck
not my
off.
princess. No offense.
I mean, her
She
dad
kinda-
pays the bills. I mean, oops.
She is
Well-
now.
I thought, given that the Emperor seemed very fond of his daughter, Just let
Does
you
he?
know.
Does he?
Well, I thought so. But then, I didn't know if he had put the Dolican that were trying to kill her in, the fake Dolican you were talking about. If that was them or that was real Dolican. So I don't know if your father tried to kill you just
So
now or not.
it's instead of her father thinking she's been almost murdered, he now thinks she's been kidnapped?
We're trying to keep her safe until we can.
Does the Emperor know that, or does he think you just kidnapped her daughter, Flarp?
No, I didn't try it. Look, if this was an accidental kidnapping, then we'll just clear it up later.
Do you think the Emperor is known for being understanding? Because I think Charmy would not say so.
I'm just saying.
Yes, wait, hold on. Who are you people?
We don't have names, if you get my drift.
We're the nameless.
You act like you know my father, but I've never seen you before.
We know
Yeah,
your
that's kind of the point.
No one's ever seen us
He
before.
keeps us in.
we know your father a little too well.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure he's going to give us any more jobs on account of, Flarpy kidnapped you, so...
If I kidnap her, I'd like to say I saved her. Word choice! Really important.
I don't think he was planning on.
Word choice!
I think he was planning on screwing us over the whole time.
I think so too. And he looked up and said, "Get them." And then that.
Was he just playing along? I mean, wouldn't he have to say that?
Yeah.
Is your dad a good guy? I've always thought so.
I'll say this, just so you guys are clear on this. Actually, you know what, Isolde, make an intelligence check for me.
Dirty 20.
You make a connection in your head. The way that some of those Dolacan were acting before even the first shot was fired, it almost seems like the Dolacan were maybe tipped off about what was going to happen somehow.
I think that we were screwed over from the beginning.
We're set up.
There's
Jokes on them were awesome.
Hey,
true.
what
We
about?
did perform very well, didn't we?
No.
They're pretty damn good.
I don't think it was the Emperor that tipped off them. I think it was Baron Alpha. She knew what we were up to. We were up to something the whole time.
Mm-hmm. But there were
How
also
do you know that?
Dolacan that weren't Dolacan.
Well, she yelled it at the wedding. Will, you were being dragged away. That's okay.
Oh, right.
I just vote we don't trust anybody.
So we don't trust anybody. Point to the princess.
Oh no.
We don't trust anybody.
No.
That-
Outside of the boat.
That is smart.
Outside of the boat.
Outside of the boat.
Why do we? No offense, your holiness, but why do we trust the princess?
She can't kill us.
Princess, why should we off you and throw you overboard right now?
Because I'm a princess. If you off me, you'll have the Emperor down on your head for the rest of your very short lives.
We don't want
Yeah,
to.
also,
to be
wait,
clear.
You
Your
think
dad
that's not
tried to
already
kill
what's
you.
happening?
No, we can smooth this over. We'll be fine.
Yeah, if your dad tried to kill you and we kill him first, then you're the new Empress?
What? The emperor
Are
tried to
you saying
kill
my
her?
dad tried to kill me?
I don't
yeah.
know.
He tried to
We
A
kill
don't-
little bit. Possibility. It's definitely a non-zero possibility.
I'd say at least 1, 2, and 3 people tried to kill you today. So, yeah. He might be one.
It was the Dolacan, though, wasn't it?
They want
My father hates the Dolacan.
Well, he
Yeah,
had
that's
Too
why.
much power.
The Dolican tried to kill you, right? But they were wearing masks, so we flew with them, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Tabaxian I passed as a Dolican, like,
I mean, you're welcome.
thank y'all. That spiritually worked perfectly.
Your ear popped.
Yeah, I think that's because I got in the water.
Well, guys, what are we gonna? I thought we were escaping. We can't.
All right, everyone figure out how much gold they have on them, and then maybe we can buy a boat or something.
Does the princess want to go on an adventure? She could always.
Or we should go back, but I don't know if
No! She was talking about an adventure.
I mean, she looked pretty excited when she got in the boat.
Cool.
At this point, you guys have kind of started to pass through the middle district of Terra Vale. You do see some people looking oddly out at you from the streets, like lining the river.
Let's just
We need to get out
What's
of
wrong
this.
with you? You never
Let's
seen a
just-
bunch of people on a boat?
let's
Do
just
you want me to
push-
cast Pass Without a Trace on the boat?
God damn.
Maybe kind of like make it blended more.
Princess, can you just get out in here and go find a gold boot to take you home?
What if they murder her?
Somewhere outside the city, they might be trying to attack one now.
Since when do you care if anybody gets murdered?
Because she's the daughter of the person that owes us like 100,000 gold.
Yeah, she's our collateral right now. She's pretty much the only thing keeping us alive.
Oh, dude. Okay.
Oh,
I will
no?
protect you with my life, Your Holiness.
So,
Stop kissing her ass.
We need to get rid of this wedding dress.
Monty, you're turning it from an accidental kidnapping into an intentional
No,
kidnapping.
no. Collateral's not the right word.
No, it's
Insurance?
No. She's proof that we didn't fuck over Salador.
True.
Yeah.
We kept her alive, and that means we're not assholes.
We didn't.
right?
No. We didn't keep her alive. Flarp actively saved her life.
Yes.
That is the only thing that's going to keep us alive the next time we come across. If even that's good enough.
Hey, Opal, can you give your gold boots guard to Her Holiness so she can get out
Yeah.
this wedding dress?
yes.
Actually, just even caring about the coin right now is fucking incredible.
Oh yeah, are you wearing like just like a red cloak with like little gold boots poking out the bottom?
I mean, I see what I can just put my normal clothes back on, and she can have the gold boots clothes.
Okay. Yeah, so you give her the gold boots clothes, and she asks all of you to like kind of divert your gaze as she very
Right up,
quickly
and
changes
I
into
Ain't
the
no
gold boots
quickly
uniform.
getting out of a wedding dress. Like me and the girls will help her get out of this,
Okay.
and it'll take 20 minutes.
Sure.
So my
As we're like
should I
paddling
pause
through, like,
my
dude, we're like paddling through Compton right now.
What's that?
Like in the middle of crowded like LA suburbs or something.
No, it's supposed to like pass without a trace. We're fine. It's just
Okay.
shadows.
You're undetected. All right.
I mean, if they look hard enough, they can see us, but we're mostly just shadows.
Yeah.
Something's here. They just don't know what.
So at this point, you made your way down to the Ring District. As you approach the outer walls, the river winding through it, leading out into the farmlands surrounding the city and out into the further plains.
We've got a hideout here somewhere where we can lay low for a day.
I think we have a hideout in this area because of all the hideouts we've established throughout Terraville.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
let's
That's what
go
I'm
to the
talking
one
about.
we've set up in this area.
Of course, yes.
Loudwater?
Okay.
We can go to Loudwater for dinner, feeling incredibly stupid.
You won't make it to Loudwater in time. It's pretty far away.
Yeah.
Overland, it's about 100 miles away.
Oh,
Oh,
that,
yeah, we're not going to Loudwater.
Yeah.
Actually, we probably shouldn't make reservations.
What if we just go back to the meeting room that we're supposed to meet Salazar in, or whatever his name
That's
is? Not
all the
Salazar.
way
What's his name?
upriver.
Salanor.
That is so fucking far.
That was like 20 minutes ago.
I think we should
We
probably.
back through the portcullis, which obviously we have
Oh yeah, that'll look
great
great.
experience. No, Salanor doesn't want to see us.
We should lay low for at least a couple days.
He might not even be alive at this point. Sorry.
I just think maybe we should just move,
I mean,
not come back.
it would be nice if we could have smoothed this over at like cocktail hour, but I don't think.
Yeah,
Would
I
be
think that would be
nice.
a possibility.
I think his music a little
It's a wedding
unnecessary.
to be the caterer, yes,
Yeah.
it's going to be cocktail hour. Trust me, when everything's all said and done,
It's a funeral.
yeah.
So we would have hideouts like scattered throughout, at least little like like thieves' caves set up throughout.
Yeah,
so
let's get this car off the road.
passports and shit. And like,
Grotto.
Yeah.
Have
Let's
it
get out of
Skyrim
sight.
with us.
Someplace we
Alright.
have some supplies stash. Have a conversation.
Yeah,
Figure
so
it
you
out.
make your way through the farmlands on,
Make it away.
on the outskirts of the city, and eventually you kind of reach kind of just where there's not a lot, just plains and maybe the occasional scattered farmland. The cottage is far off in the distance. The city lining the horizon over there. From this distance, you can just barely make out the tusked animals and Dolakan kind of encamped outside of the city. as word of what's happening inside spread, you see some of these Dolakan kind of filtering the city, and you hear loud noises erupt from the city as it seems to be engulfed in a battle between the Dolakan and Emperor
That's none of
Salinor's
my
gold
business.
boots. And you guys are safe from that.
So we make our way to our little encampment, like in the river/woods. It's in a marshy area. We've had it set up. It's like out of the way, I guess. That's a thing we've done. That's canon because I said it
Yeah.
out loud. Yep.
Yep.
So yeah, we just prepare ourselves to like camp here for the next day, I guess.
And Princess Selena, before she gets out of the boat, kind of looks down at like kind of the swampy grass and like looks to one of you for help getting out of the
That's
boat.
what the gold boots are for. You can just trash them when we get in there.
Oh no, dear. No. Is there better ground?
Ground.
It's ground. What's wrong? Are you okay?
It's
It doesn't bite.
it's wet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the boots are for.
Mm,
Hold on. I think I
Not the
might have.
wedding dress.
Do not waste a fucking spell slot on this prima donna.
All
It's a
right.
crush.
Yeah, right.
You could lean on the blink dog.
Just
Keep it in
some
your pants, Florp.
snakes to make a little lily pad of snakes.
Oh, there
Stand
you
on
go.
a raft of snakes.
Yeah, just stand on the snakes. There you go.
I find it's better.
Is that better?
Yeah. I mean, she doesn't want to get wet because she's.
Does she want to stand on snakes?
They're not wet.
I have a little bag of sand that I can pour out. No. Yeah.
You're totally
Eventually, she
sucking.
kind of takes a step out and begrudgingly sits down on a kind of moist, moldy log. As you guys, what are you doing?
Making our way.
Oh
to
no,
the
what
wedding.
are we doing at this point? Fuck.
You're just camping for the night.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Getting in our little den.
yeah, we make sure the shelter's safe, that we're like out of view from everybody, and yeah, start a
Throw
fire.
some branches over the boat, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you cover the boat, you hide it rather well. You've started a fire. It's starting to get dark. You do see some flames erupting from the city of Terravale. It looks like the battle is still ongoing. That's far off in the distance, but that is the background noise to your night.
It looks like we started quite the row.
Like a message pigeon or something.
I
Any of
don't
y'all know how to do that?
talk it.
I guess I could use one of my snakes. Just send
Princess, Princess Selena goes, "What were the five of you doing there anyhow? Clearly, it looks like you didn't belong in the wedding."
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to. We saved your life. That's all you need to know.
So my father hired you.
Yes.
Yeah.
No one said that. Oh, y'all just
recommend
said
you-
that.
I would recommend you suddenly become a lot less smart.
Okay. Something I'm used to. As a princess. Acting not smart. I suppose I could carry that for a few more days.
You shouldn't say that to a woman. It's not very nice.
Princess or not, that's kind of. Oh. But
Would you like to tell the princess why we were there? Then shut the fuck.
Fair enough.
that's got a good point.
I kind of want to now.
I have to tell you guys something.
Sure.
I wasn't there. Somebody grabbed me before everything like happened, and they pulled me out, and I let them.
We saw her. She was the one who was running away, and I threw the potions to.
Where was that?
She was. Who is she, Mike?
Nicloy Klogfelper with the Otho family. She is, yeah, that's all you know. Nicloy Klogfelper of the Otho family.
Yeah. But she said it wasn't safe, and she got me out before it all went down. So I left you guys, and I'm sorry. But I don't understand why someone would pick me over you guys. I'm not special. I should have stayed. I don't even know like why they were thinking about me to begin with.
There is one thing. The Emperor, not the Emperor, the owner also screamed out something about the nameless before the guards went and took her.
No one-
Overall, here. Thing is, she said that one of us was a traitor.
What?
Yes. She said one of us was a traitor.
Is
It
it,
explains a lot.
Did she say that one of us was the traitor, or that we as a whole were traitors to Salinor?
One among us.
do we know if there's more nameless than just us, or are we specifically this group is nameless?
Well, I always thought we were the nameless. Shit, if you
It turns out we are the B
I love when
team.
Flarp responds
Yeah.
to DM questions.
You are the nameless, the 5 of you. There was 6 of you, but the one guy was killed, and you found his corpse hanging from the underbelly of the castle in session 1.
Unless that was a traitor, but I doubt that. Just
I'm
let
not.
they had up-to-date intel.
So you're saying this woman shouted that one of the nameless is a traitor?
She could have been saying it just to maybe disrupt us. That's true. But if Chloe Clogfelper grabbed you,
Multi, did you hear her say the same thing? Did she say it like that? Did you hear that?
I wasn't sure exactly what she...
Well, Isolde, you're my sister. What did you hear her say?
Hear anything? I was following you. I
Well-
saw that she took you and I ran.
Well, I'm not, so...
You
So-
sure? Maybe you don't know that you are, but you are.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
With you, yes. That's very possible.
Oh no. What should I do?
I think...
Hmm.
I don't know.
I don't matter.
Should I leave?
Fuck it. It was me.
We're all in this.
I tipped off the Eltho family.
Why?
You did?
What?
I didn't give a fuck about them. I didn't give a fuck about Salinor. I didn't give a fuck about any of it.
We almost died, Multi.
No, we didn't. The Alpha family rewarded me handsomely. I'll share all the coin with you. We were fine.
Why didn't you tell us then?
Couldn't tell you
Why?
because I couldn't risk it going awry. I didn't think it was going to break out into this huge fucking war.
So this is what Not Awry looks like? It's good what happened?
I
was short-sighted, Multi.
It's coin.
She
Coin is coin is coin is coin.
Honestly, fair enough, Multi. I did the heavy lifting and I support it.
We
But we've lost our steady job source. though.
No, she didn't say.
Like, it was
I
even
didn't fucking
steady.
know she was going to out us.
She didn't say Multi was a traitor.
By the way, the princess has fallen asleep at this point, just FYI.
It's just falling asleep.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So you guys are having this conversation amongst yourselves.
I didn't expect them to fucking say that I tipped them off.
She didn't say that. She said one of us, and the Emperor's never gonna believe that if we say who it was or whatever, then we're not
I
going
can't
to.
believe she said any of us gave them a lead. That's
So
fucking
then fucking
ridiculous.
happened. So now we're out of whatever other coin the Emperor was going to give us, and instead we're gonna have a fucking noose under that portcullis.
Okay, wait. To be fair, he could have killed us at any point. Let's be real.
It was kind of a dick.
We were going to die anyway.
We were gonna be rich and we were gonna retire in a little bit and get
We're rich. Don't worry, we're rich. Salinor was small, but it's fine.
So are we moving on then? We're not going back, right?
I think we need to split up, you guys.
We have a princess.
Nah.
Well, the princess can stay here. She's sleeping. But she can find her own way back. That would actually be pretty
Do you?
fun.
She wouldn't step in the fucking mud. Do you think she'll survive if we're gone and she wakes?
I don't care.
No. The best chance right now is we keep her
What
safe.
cares?
The Emperor can get her back.
No, I am not. I don't want princess luggage.
She's not.
It's so funny.
I don't see a reason for us to split up. There's no need for that. We split up, we're just as dead as if we stayed together. The princess is our only chance to not be killed by Salinor at this point. We saved. Now, to say that we are out of a job, yes, almost certain. We're not going to be getting any more coin from Salinor, if he's even still alive.
I don't think we can even put him on our resume at this
Wait, but if he's not alive,
it's not a
we
reference.
have the sole heiress.
Yes. And we saved the soul heiress, and maybe that we rewarded handsomely. I don't know. The point is, she's alive, and that's only because of us.
One day,
And I killed the two people I was supposed to kill. Or we were supposed to kill, sorry.
We got our part of the job done, saved the princess. We could say the Otho bitch was off her rocker. Who fucking cares? It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
We had the princess. Would we have saved the princess if we had planned to sabotage the whole fucking operation?
Doesn't look like we saved her. It looks like we
don't-
kidnapped her. So
She's not dead, and she was,
He was
gonna
going to be
dead.
dead.
That's what matters.
Oh,
She doesn't
He has
hate us.
3 holes in himself that were meant for her.
Monty, I don't mind you going off book to get a little extra scratch, a little extra coin.
It was 5 times what Salinor.
That's pretty fucking
Fair
good.
enough, man. I'm not even mad.
Oh.
Fair enough.
My only concern is you could have fucking told us so we would know.
That's
I
fair.
didn't know it was going to go out like this. I really didn't know they were going to do that. I'm sorry.
You think we
I
know
thought I was just tipping them off. They were going to give me some coin. It was going to be done. It was fine.
you knew something bad was going to happen because you took precautions to save Divida.
That's neither here nor there.
Is that true? Are you the reason I got out?
Did she say anything to you?
No.
You all's just really fucking clever, aren't you?
Didn't she say something to you when you were fighting her, getting into the boat or something like that? Meta.
I don't know.
Maybe someone in the car fucking guy.
Oh, your mother named you Flarp.
Excuse me, but Flarp is a noble kobold name. It's traditional, God. It means rugged truth, okay?
Oh god.
Remember that.
Okay.
Is old. Sounds like you're saying is old. God damn it, freaking.
If you tell that joke one more time, I'm gonna have my snake eat you. Anyways. So are we going to send a note saying that she's okay and that we have her and we want our money? Or are we going to...
Don't make it sound like a ransom.
It does sound like a ransom.
No, we're not going to send her. We're not going to send a note with a picture of her with today's fucking news.
Put little. All the zeros in our price should be little smiley faces.
Stop.
I'm not going back there, so...
I'm not going back there.
We're not.
I say it's a loss. Let's leave the princess here and let's go.
Let's ask her what she wants. I mean, if she's the sole heir and then we're like besties for like 4 months, that's gotta be good for us. Or if not, we can just leave her here.
We don't have to decide right now. Let's see how this war ends up. We're playing both sides effectively. I mean,
if we can't win, then she's empress.
we can say whatever we need to say to whoever lands on top to make sure that we also. We have the
We have
ability
a-
to write this history.
We have a great hand right now. And we have I'm assuming a decent amount of cash.
We've done well by the Othos. We've done well by Salinor by killing the motherfuckers he wanted killed and saving his daughter.
Yeah.
The Dolakan don't know
You're
that,
welcome.
that we've done terrible things.
The Astro
Yeah,
Puppet.
if honestly, the Dolakan might even know that we prevented this from going worse.
Ooh.
We tipped them off, or I tipped them. I guess if you want to look at it that
But
way, but
said
still,
us.
Yeah, what happens now with the Astro?
I'm pretty pissed at the fucking Othos though for calling us out. They weren't supposed to do that.
Isn't that basically
important.
that's our money from now on, right? Like if we're not getting from the Emperor and we're not getting from the Othos, we're just out of a job.
Do we have enough money to buy a boat? Can we just buy a boat and leave?
So
we could sell
Divida,
someone else's boat.
you pat around on your pocket. You feel something heavy hanging from your pocket. And do you reach in?
Who feels something heavy?
Divida does.
Oh.
Do you Do you,
Oh,
it's a coin purse, rather robust.
no.
Looks like it has the symbol of the Otho family on the coin purse.
I do not touch it.
You do not touch it.
Fair enough.
It's just chilling in your pocket. You see it there.
Out there.
Okay.
It's heavy, but it's pulling at your coat.
Just sitting there.
It's just sitting there. Move on.
God damn it! Why couldn't you have said it was in anyone else's pocket?
I'm pretty sure the Otho family will have us on for more.
I mean, coin is coin.
Let's just see how the war plans out,
You know,
and we'll end up on top.
for one thing, the Otto family could certainly use better assassins. But jeez.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
pretty not
Who would
not
have thought that they
to
wouldn't have
horn,
seen
but
a
I'm pretty
fucking
damn
invisible
good.
kobold?
Well, I'll tell you, there were fucking 100 gold coins. I still can't get over this. 100 gold coins to try and take out all of us. You realize
Nothing.
20 gold coins ahead. That's fucking lowballing it. What kind of...
That's why he didn't even hit us once.
Yeah, yeah, I get it. You know, it was probably like, you know, his initiation, but it was still fucking insulting.
I'm gonna reach into not to. So Divida still hasn't given me the poisonous healing potion, so I really want to take that from her and put poison on it. So I'm just gonna reach into her pocket and get it.
But in doing so, do you grab that coin purse
You
instead?
can certainly try.
If you,
If you want, it's your. What are you doing? You tell me, Isolde.
I'm just gonna pickpocket her and take everything because why not?
Okay, so make a sleight of hand check, I guess. And if you want to do a perception check, Divida,
20.
we'll see which is higher.
I keep rolling this. 17. 17.
17. What's Divida get for her perception?
Got it.
8.
Okay. You can take whatever you want out of Divida's pockets, Isolde.
I'm gonna take the healing potion and the anything else that's in that pocket. So I guess I guess the pouch is in there. I'm not sure.
Okay. I would say the only thing that's readily accessible in her pockets is the healing potion and the coin purse.
Okay. So I'll be like,
Otherwise, you'd have to like open up her bag and
Yeah.
on button pockets and stuff. Yeah.
yeah, just what's in the pocket. So you said the coin purse is in the pocket.
Yeah.
Okay. So I take that out.
Looks like it was stuffed in there by Claude Felper.
I take that out, and before I write on the potion thing, I just get distracted with the pouch and be like, Divida, what is this? And I open it, and I was like, why do you have this much money?
How much money?
Look at the stamp.
How
Yeah.
much money is it?
I'm the
I-
reason we have this much money.
I don't have any money. I have like 5 gold. I gave all my money to the apothecary dude to buy this potion of fire breathing, and I totally forgot to use at the wedding.
Well, this was just this was in your pocket.
Why are you in my pocket?
Is that on
So I
brand
wanted
for
to make sure
Divida?
you didn't hurt yourself with a dangerous fake healing potion.
Well, I don't know what that is.
So how much money is it?
5,000 gold.
5,000 gold. You didn't know 5,000 gold was in your pocket.
No? I knew my britches were heavy.
You didn't wonder why?
I don't know, you kidnapped a princess.
I was about to kidnap it.
Listen, we're in good standing with the Otho clan as well because I strictly said that this association should have been kept secret, and they fucking sung from the mountaintops. They paid us still, even though they did that. We've got the princess. We are on top of the fucking world right now. We cannot lose, no matter which way this turns out. As long as we have our story straight to whomever ends up on top.
Yeah.
Quit fucking worrying about it. Go to sleep.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Is
Anybody
old-
else? Go ahead. Sorry.
I have a question.
What?
Do they wake up again?
Who?
Okay.
When we do a job and we like help them fall asleep, do they wake up again?
Depends on how we put them to sleep.
I I just.
Oh
I just
God, who's
give
gonna
Divida
break the
a hug.
news?
I just give
Not
Divida
it.
a big hug and just.
Okay.
Ah!
I'll take first watch.
Sounds good.
I didn't notice 5,000 gold was in your pocket. I'm taking the first watch.
That is a lot of gold. All right.
All right. Wake me up when it's my turn, I guess.
Mutter that that's not happening, and I'm gonna wake up Flarp.
All right. Anybody else doing anything before you turn in for the night?
Anyone got scrying?
Yeah.
Stop!
Oh,
I'm not a
God.
cleric in every game, damn it.
I lean over to Divida and tell her. I tip them off. Condition that they. I said that too low. I tip them off on the condition that they made sure you were safe.
Thanks.
Don't tell the.
I love you.
Love you too, babe.
Ew.
Okay.
Gross.
All right. So the five of you in the distant fields surrounding Terra Vale, with the sound of the faint sound of blade on blade, metal on metal, and the distant smell of smoke rising from the terraces of Terra Vale, slowly fall asleep under the stars over the continent of Dervos. Little do the five of you know, several thousand miles away across the Siren Ocean, five would-be adventurers are on a path of collision with the history of this world. Will their paths collide? That's to be seen. And that's what we'll call it for tonight.
So good.
Yo!
Holy shit, so
yes!
good. Well
Best
done,
ever.
Michael.
Thanks.
That was fun.
Mike to do Flarp's voice if we
Oh,
ever.
man.
I know.
We're gonna be
I
our
know.
own big bad evils.
Yeah. I'll
I
have to get a cobalt filter because is it like this? I don't know. Can't do it.
The tongue into the back of your throat. Oh,
It's really cool.
Oh,
a fucking princess. I do this voice in the shower sometimes just to make myself laugh.
Oh, man.
oh man.
I find Flarp's affection for the princess super endearing and hilarious.
Yep.
Made myself laugh too hard.
3 years
Yeah.
for.
Yeah, you're not evil anymore.
No, I'm absolutely evil.
You just have a crush on her.
Emperor Salinor told me I couldn't have something.
You said, okay, bet.
Yeah.
Bet.
We
I
all
can't believe you
lived.
guys kidnapped the princess. That was unexpected. Didn't have that
You
in the
live.
notes.
We didn't expect it either.
It's like, all right, princess dies unless, holy shit.
We're going all. We're taking the always sunny on this route.
Yeah.
No matter which side wins, I'm always on top.
Oh wow. That was awesome, Mike. Thank you. That was amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. It was fun.
So good.
Holy shit.
All right. Should we say
It's
goodnight?
fun.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
Thanks for being
Thanks
with
for
us,
watching.
everybody. See you
Right.
soon.
Good night.